Like I warned you about that. I knew it would come back to bite you in the belly.
No, would that? No, it wouldn't. Not
Well,
bite me, headbutt me, yeah.
You know, you were warned not to say a thing, and of course, no, you couldn't have your own water about it. So that.
Oh, but Bunny, shh, we're live. Shh, shh.
Oh crap! Fuck.
Oh. Oh crap! Fuck yeah.
Oh
Right,
yeah, you'll find
good
me
evening,
swear a
good
lot on
evening,
here.
good
Well,
evening,
I do.
folks.
Yeah, me too.
He tells me off. So,
What?
Kind of always.
Cameras there.
I know.
Yeah.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another edition of Sunday Vape Lounge. And again, this week we're pulling along with the theme of Instagram, and we have got one of the ladies from VapeGirls Sweden. So we've gone across the pond the other way.
Yeah, we've branched into Europe instead of the US this time.
Yeah, we've branched into Europe.
Oh.
Is this? Tell me, is it the ones out of Sesame Street that was going girly, girly, girly? Were they Swedish?
No, I think I know where I've heard that.
The chef
They were
was sweet.
they were those freaky deaky Dutch ones.
I need to check that one out. I know it's like, yeah, they tried to talk Swedish, but no.
So I'll just
Hi
quickly,
everybody.
There's we've got Vapor Bunny, we have Michelle, we have Vicky. Is the lady's name in the middle of anybody's? Right.
Curious.
Let's have a look and see who we've got in chat. So we've got Village Vapor.
Village.
We've got John Nash. Hi John. Hi Jude.
Hey John. Hey Jude.
We've got some woman called Liz Covell K. Anybody know her? No.
Oh yes,
She gives
Liz is
the
my
best.
sweetheart. Hi babe.
She gives the best hugs.
Hiya Liz. We've got Unicorn Vapes Inc. UK. Unicorn Vapes Inc. UK. Don't know why he had to call himself twice, but
'Cause it's
Long live the
doubly
unicorns. Yeah,
Any
just,
unicorn.
you know, just to rub it in a little bit, you know.
we've got Sandy. Sandy, you are an angel. Absolute angel. Godsend. Sweetheart.
Hey Ryan, honey, hope you're feeling better soon. Your son is tucked up in bed in pain.
I know, my son had an accident today. We've got Emily as well. We've got Ian Morgan.
Hi.
Betty.
And we've Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Hey Betty babes, how are you?
Right. Now that we've got all the loads out of the way,
They're double trouble, that's what it is.
Vicky, Vicky, so what did you have for tea? Only joking. What are you vaping on?
I'm currently using the AB Dimple and
So
drag
hold that back.
with a drag 157 with a drop, and then set to my
No,
small
shit.
gel.
Oh, the L2, very nice.
L2.
No, but show us that AV again.
Go back to the AV again.
Yeah, show us that
Dimple.
AV. Yeah.
It's
It's
a
very,
spotted one.
Oh,
It's
it's
very-
very dark.
very
we can't
dark.
see. We can't see it.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
try to fix the lights. I'm gonna do like this.
That's better
There's the
now.
dimple.
yeah. Oh, look at
Oh.
that. That is one
Yeah.
sexy bitch right there.
Okay. I actually
Nice.
got it from a friend.
Nice.
Very
Well,
nice. Very nice friend as well. Then.
It's actually the first mech I have. I only have mech squonks before.
Is there any cotton
Yeah,
about? Open cotton.
I don't know.
So is that yourself? Bunny,
Yes, dear.
what is the vaping on?
Well, I have my trusty Aspire AVP with my Elements fresh squeezed 20 milligram Nick salt in there. I also have something very sexy. The IPV
Ooh,
VIT.
Yeah.
What a
that was
sexy,
a nice one.
what a sexy little bit of kit this is. I have the Falcon on top of that, and where's my juice? There it is. I have some from the Mighty Liquids range. It's the My Ice Mango Bubble Mint. I have to say, really, really tasty. Not two flavours you would expect would go together would be mango and mint, but it actually works. And then you get the kick of bubble gum in just at the end of it. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice.
How you know?
Oh my god.
Hey, Ursine.
Hey,
So yeah, that's what I'm on tonight, just the two. What about yourself?
Me? I'm not vaping them very much.
Right, well, is this the point where I get insanely jealous of, what you do have there? Yeah, you see that, just.
The very, very gorgeous, absolutely. Bunny, see when you hold this in your hand.
Oh my god.
I,
It even makes me use it.
It's the
It
unicorn.
makes me-
It's a 3-in-1 V3 unicorn. The big logo. So it's actually got an engraved unicorn right round the front of it.
oh my god.
The RDA on top is also the 25mm unicorn, and you can see a unicorn engraved on the front there.
Oh my.
The purple drip tip is there for, or sorry, the pinkly purpley drip tip's there for a reason, because we can see the button.
Oh my god.
It actually has a unicorn.
I think I might-
I am so, yeah, me too.
It's got
I
a
am so
unicorn
going to
engraved
beat
on
the
it as
living
well.
piss out of you and steal that.
Oh
Folks.
my lord.
There is a code for 5% off unicorn mechs.
It's not unicorn.
I'll just get that dropped into chat.
Liz says that's hers, Roy.
Yeah, that's when you feel bad. I do live in Sweden. All the fees and stuff. Oh.
I'm certain. Now we do have. I'm not sure if it's Jay. Hi, Sammy Jane.
Oh, it's SJ here.
Hi, SJ.
Hi, SJ.
Now I'm not sure if it is Jay or Charlie. It's in chat. One of the two of them. But Vicky, if you are after a unicorn, I'm sure we can get you sorted out because it's Jay. We have
It's
Jay in
Jay.
chat,
Hi, Jay.
who is the UK captain for Unicorn Inc. UK side.
Oh my.
So I'm sure we can get something sorted out. We do, even though this is a V3, there is a limited number of V1 Unicorn.
Yeah.
Which
I
does
have seen them and they, oh my
which
god.
has this button on it as
They're
well.
gorgeous.
Lady in the middle's quite loud.
Yeah, you need to adjust the audios a little bit.
Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Just speak up again, Vicky.
Yeah. I don't know. Because the volume here is like jumping up and down and you two are switching screens all of a sudden.
Well, it's because you're on a mobile phone. It's whoever's talking,
Yeah.
you will see. Hi, Rog.
Hey, Raj.
Hey, Rog. Hey, Biscuit.
Hi, Biscuit. Heard Jay was sending one for a special price of nothing. Free shit for life.
Yeah,
Well, say no.
that'd be
good-
wishful
good try.
thinking, certainly.
No, but there is going to be a limited number of V1s for sale at a very, very, very good price. Should be the last, arrive in the UK this week. It'll be the last V1s to arrive in the UK, and it's the last ones for sale and the last ones ever being made. The V1 doesn't have the big unicorn on the outside, but it does have the unicorn button on the bottom. And the price, as soon as I get the price, folks, I will let you know. But I do know that it's going to be a very, very desirable price.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
yeah. Keep me informed of that one.
So that's the first one.
Hi, Shane.
Shane?
Yeah, IVC.
Shane?
Yeah, IVC. Are you on top chat, Roy?
Oops.
Yeah.
You absolute amateur.
Train wreck.
Hi, ABC.
And yeah, we are 13 minutes in and we are at 12 thumbs down. So how long before we get to that lucky 13?
Oh.
But you know what they say. I don't care.
Yeah,
But
it all
folks-
counts in the algorithm. So, joke's on you, assholes.
But all I want to say is this. I have now been vaping this thing for a week. My review's out for it. And if there ever was a gush fest of a review,
Did you
for
get
this.
squidgy?
yeah. The button on this thing, even Michelle can use the button on this.
I know, and I struggle with mechs because I've got like no I've just got no strength in my hands or my wrist.
Mm.
But that I can fire that easy with one hand.
You need to work on that, Michelle.
Normally I need two hands, you see.
Yeah, Vic,
Funny.
if you haven't noticed, this actually goes you know, if the gutter level's about here somewhere, we're down here somewhere most
Just
of the time.
entered it now.
Gutter, forget gutter. We're in the sewer.
Next up
What?
is the Sigeli Cronus.
Oh, nice.
It's so sleek in the
Is
hand.
that another Expo
That was an Expo bargain.
purchase? Yeah.
On top of that is what I actually originally lost at Expo, but thanks to a certain super spanner by the name of Sainty, contacted Michelle and got one sent to me. So the Umihei Bombus was replaced. I got a Bombus store at Expo and it was boxed up, not even touched, opened or anything like that. But I'm actually, and Mark said, TVP said that he didn't like it. He says it wasn't. I
The
actually
Bombus?
do like it.
They're-
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reports on it. There's been a few reviewers absolutely love it, and there's been a few that actually don't particularly like it. They've said they prefer the Wasp Nano RTA compared to it.
I will, Jay. Just wait.
No, I actually do. I've got both the I've got both of them. But the fact that it's
Well, that's not good.
the way you fill it is actually quite unique at the top. But I'll leave all that for the review. And last,
Yeah, don't give away too much too soon.
yeah, not last, but I'm actually setting up my Blocks Skunk.
Nice.
This is the pump.
Nice.
It's got a 15 millimeter skunk bottle.
15 mil.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Wow, that's about.
I don't even think we have that in Sweden. I think
That's
it's like
about the
9
same.
or 10.
Yeah, that's about the same size as the topside skunk bottle.
Yeah.
But you know, all you do is you don't have to skunk the bottle. You press the button.
Yeah. Mhm.
And
Yeah, it's a good idea.
On top of it, when I get the cotton into it, it's going to be the Twisted Messes.
Ah, nice.
And then,
Nice.
last but not least, you'll be glad to know.
You've got more than me tonight.
No, I haven't. I've got 4.
So have I.
Hey, I only got 3, so yeah.
I've got 4.
I only get 2. I feel like a right amateur here.
I've got 4 plus 2.
I've got the
Tranter.
IPV Tranter at 37.1 watts.
Oh, you and your bloody point ones, man.
I was kind in that coffee day, Bunny. I didn't put it at
With the
.1.
profile
kind.
unity on top, which I'm really loving. That's my next review coming up, by the way. Is the profile unity, and that's me.
Are you sure? What juices are you on?
Oh, juices that I'm on this evening are Dr. Vapes Panther Series Pink,
That's
What's the
delicious.
profile on
which
that?
tastes McDonald's strawberry milkshake.
Seriously.
It's so yummy.
Yeah, the Dr. Vapes juices are awesome.
Oh.
It is
They're killing it.
Oh.
in the unicorn. Bunny, you're going to kill me.
It's so delicious.
You got mandarin, haven't you?
No, there was no mandarin at Expo. Next best thing though.
Charlie's.
Chalk Dust
Ew.
Dream Cream.
Ew.
Oh, I hate you so much.
I caned, I totally caned Bangin' Boogie, or Head Bangin' Boogie. It's gone.
Oh my god, there's not
Already?
even a
Oh my
drip
god.
left.
Right enough, you did go mad for that one last time.
That's what's in the Unity. And going into the Squonk will be one of these 3, which I haven't chosen yet.
Which are they?
We've got
the
the
Berg.
original Heisenberg, which is the Berg from the USA. That's the original Heisenberg. If anybody doesn't know and is not aware, that's the one that kicked it
Whoa.
off. Not Vampire Vape, but the
Yeah,
Berg.
that's the company that actually started everybody else on the Heisenberg run.
Yeah, I only try the Vampire Vapes.
We've
What's
got
that one?
Hippie Puffs, which is Fruit Loops,
Oh yeah, I remember trying that.
Sounds nice.
and then we've got Steep Ace.
What flavour's that?
I think, if memory serves me right, this is strawberry cheesecake. Yeah,
Well, that was all from that.
Oh
store,
my.
wasn't it? I remember
Damn
seeing
it.
all of them.
cheesecake. So that's my choices.
He's just teasing me. He's waving all those flavours that he knows I like, just to be a
Why
bitch.
do the balls
I'll
in
just do that instead, Bunny.
England be nicer than Sweden?
I just do
We
that,
have
Bunny.
like these ones.
What's that?
This is the hundreds. It's rhubarb pie,
Ooh.
I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, rhubarb vanilla pie, and then I have debonair Swedish candy. It's like a fudge candy.
Did you say debonair?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've
the
tried
Swedish
that.
candy.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
Swedish that Swedish candy is absolutely gorgeous. There was a guy.
Hey Colin, hi Andy.
I have all of them at home. But
Colin
this
Green.
one is the last one I have on steep.
Colin Green.
I haven't
Wait, that's
been
12.
feeling it yet. I'm trying it out now, so yeah.
Hey, Colin.
Hi, Colin. You've gone from 12th favourite to Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Yeah, he's
Summerfield.
going back to his order.
Andy
Yay!
Summerfield.
Look, we've hit that magical 13 thumbs down.
Yay!
Thank you, and thank you.
Lucky 13 bitches, yes.
Annars ligger vinterjackan där, din hudtorr.
Um,
Sorry, I have to go into the dark. I need to go to fetch one of my other juices.
Ah, cool.
Or my bag.
Jay, if you notice, Nightbot automatically kicks out the unicorn thingy now.
That's unicorn 5, I was right.
But we also got uni.
Oh, because the SR
Corn.
apes one.
Do that one.
Hey Monic.
What's this?
I am Manic.
Hey, man.
No. Greedy. Yeah, grapefruit lime.
Grapefruits.
Grapefruit lime.
I'm gonna have this one. It's a line called Steampunk. I'm one of the ambassadors for this brand.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
This is the Cardinal Sin series, and now they have put out a new web page during the weekend, and have let out a new line of Arcan Vape. So yeah, this one is Greed. It's a grapefruit and lime.
Ooh,
That
Sounds
would be.
good.
That
Hi
would-
Liam.
Awesome.
Hi, Liam. That would be really refreshing and
Tangy.
cleanser.
Tangy as well, I reckon. Grapefruit and lime, I reckon that would be.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna drop the phone. That's
Yeah.
stop dropping the phone. That's good.
So
But yeah, it's like the first, when you take the first hit, it's like grapefruit. When you blow out, it's lime.
Ooh,
So
nice.
it's really nice. I actually love this one.
So, Vika, tell us more about VapeGirls Sweden.
Does nobody want to know what I'm vaping
Oh,
on?
sorry. I forgot to tell you about
Oh,
Michelle.
right. You still
Michelle,
need to know what I'm vaping
what would you
on.
like? What are
can
you
just,
vaping on,
You
Michelle?
can just guess. throughout
Naughty
the
boy, Roy. Naughty boy.
show.
Off to the naughty step with you.
Okay, I'll just sit back here and not read chat.
Michelle, where's that bag?
I know, right?
Yeah.
We've got, oh my god, tons of bags.
Hostile
Holy moly.
takeover time, me
Definitely
thanks.
don't have a shortage
Yeah.
of bags.
Yes,
No, because I need them.
hostile takeover.
Right, there you go, that's better. So tonight, I'm vaping on. I'm gonna save the best for last. So, let's get the pods out of the way. So I'm on my kilo pod with melonberry. Woo! And
Nice.
it's so good. And I'm on the Z-Bip. It's quite a heavy thing, but I love it. With some bubblegum pod salts, they're so amazing. Yum yum yum. I love that flavour. It's like eating Hubba Bubba. Oh, it's so good.
Lovely.
And then I've got my IPV, or one of them. That's another pretty colour.
You got the same colour one as Gail.
Show it. Yeah, that one's pretty.
That's-
That one.
Yeah,
Where's
the
your-
sort of
where's
pinky,
your,
pinky reddy one. That was the one Gail
Where's
got,
my other
and
ones?
me and Em's got the purple and orange.
Was that which one was the one that was kept back?
This one.
Oh, the other one.
I had that one when I went to meet Bunny.
Yeah, the other one's just got the last one of the one colour.
And in that, I've got some Dr. Vapes, some of the Purple Panther. It's so good, and it's that's a mix of white, red, and black grapes, and it's really good.
For somebody who doesn't like grapes.
I know. I normally don't like grapes, but that one's not perfumey, so it's not too bad. And then Next, we have got my other IPV.
The very sexy blue one. I like that one.
So blue and purple. And I've got my Kelpie on that, but it needs rewicked, so. But I'm going to be putting my all-time favourite juice is Dr. Vape's That Blue stuff. It's the best blue slushy that I've tasted. Others come close, but this one's always my top one. It's always the one that I compare all the others to. But my second favourite blue slush coming up has to be Six Licks just now. Blue Monia, that's really good. It's not too cooling.
Gorgeous.
It's not too cooling on the coolant, and it's quite fruity as well. And then I've got my purple topside with my copper unicorn. The drip tip just finishes off perfectly.
Oh, crap.
And there is a unicorn on there. I can't really see it though.
It is stunning. The copper
Yeah, I
is
have to
stunning.
say I was very impressed with that when I saw that one on Friday. I was very impressed with it.
I was watching Batman's review of the full copper setup.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sexy.
And it is so sexy.
And in my last mod of the night.
I can't pull the cam closer.
He can really if he sorts out this.
No, because then I don't want to sit on top of me.
It wants
I got one.
How gorgeous is that?
So
The axle.
That's the axle. It's the gold axle with a pink top cap, and it's sitting nice and pretty on my Own Boy Rage. It doesn't really go out so
On
much.
My Rage
because it's
is
heavy.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and
Oh,
in,
Lord.
in that I've got some Rainbow Soda King. Ooh, it's so good.
That stuff's lovely.
Thanks to my
it's so
thanks to my review,
I
Michelle
know.
got it.
I got to try them when he was reviewing them, and that one was just Skittles.
Yeah.
It's just Skittles.
Yeah. I don't blame you for stealing that one. I would have as well.
Well, no, I bought this one at Expo because he only had like the smaller bottles, but I bought that at Expo myself, and I got a free cup which is downstairs. And he was like, "More cups, Michelle." I'm like,
Oh yeah, you gotta get the cups.
I
Take
need
it.
cups.
Take it. Jay approves of the Axel and the Unicorn RDAs and show.
Oh, of course.
Of course. See,
Of course
the
you
best
would.
will last, you know. It's all good. I know. Now I'm gone. Now, Liz. I'm sorry.
But I'm Bonnie, you know what I've been like with my mechs, everything else. But I've never had a mech like it in my hand before.
And I even have a unicorn cup. Show them. See, unicorn fan.
Unicorns.
Unicorn fan.
It's unicorn overload tonight.
Yeah, it is. But I'm a total convert to unicorn. I had the unicorn in my hand at Expo, and I lifted a Purge, similar size. It was a 21 700. Had both of them in my hand. Went up both of them, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have had the Purge anywhere near me. The Purge was 450 quid.
Get the fuck.
The
Seriously.
The unicorn cup's bigger than Michelle. It is.
I've seen bigger cups, unicorn. I mean, Liz.
And
Never mind.
it didn't. Yeah, you keep the Purge. And if anybody else is wondering why IPV is on the bottom of the screen tonight, it is because, well, it's partly because of that and everything else. But I spent a lot of time at Expo speaking to the girls at IPV, and they were asking me about reviewers. You know, about getting who potentially could be reviewers to help them review going forward into the future and everything else. So, of course, it was the UK Vape Show guys that I mentioned straight away, which was Mark, Chris, Vic, and Dino. And they said, but even before she wrote their names down, she put my name at the top. Says because I was helping them, and then she says what would like to do then is the ones that I was telling them, so it was the ones that was there, they were going to give them, you know, one of these, and the bitches got a mention as well at the time. So, but then Gail came over, I took Chris over because Chris wasn't there whenever they come over into the reviewers area, so I took Chris over to the stand to introduce them, and Emily and Gail come over, and it was Gail then said, you know, we've got another member, Bonnie. So that's how you end up getting yours as well, Bonnie.
Yeah, which is very much appreciated. Roy, I'm getting an awful echo from you.
I've now got a different setup. I've now got a 32-inch TV sitting there.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Yeah, because every time I speak, your green bars go. So it's your microphone is picking up my audio.
It shouldn't now because it's the mic's pointed away from the TV. So.
Men det kund.
So now that we've got all that rubbish out of the way, now Vika can tell us about VapeGirls Sweden.
Yeah, the VapeGirls Sweden. Yeah, I'm just one of the members. Our captain is unfortunately not feeling well. It's a girl named Hannah. We are a team of Swedish vape girls that, we're trying to desexualize the vaping scene.
Good on you.
Yeah, because usually when you see pics on Instagram, ladies are always like in a bikini, showing cleavage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we want to take this scene away. We want to show that, okay, regular girls, alternative vapors can be seen. We have tattoos, we have scars, we have piercings all over. And we're trying to just get out there, get some followers, show ourselves, and show that girls can too, not just guys.
Thank you.
Someone
who's
mansplaining.
Yeah, someone who's on the same wavelength. I do another show over on Twitch on a Friday night, as Roy mentioned there. We're known as the Bitches of Eastwick. There's myself, there's Gail, and there's Emily. And we've been doing that for 3.5 years now. And we are the only all-girl chat show in the UK. And that was why we did it. None of the three of us are reviewers or Insta famous, or well, Ems is a little bit Insta famous, but me and Gail are just normal everyday vapors, and we put a chat show together just to prove that it's not just for the boys, that we know as much as they do.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but just in case this person goes away beforehand, there is Sizzle Make Clouds, C. Calliman, one of your Vape Girls Sweden.
Sizzy Life Makes Clouds.
Cissi Kjellman.
Hi, Sizzy.
Yeah.
So
She's
she's
our co-captain, actually.
That's the co-captain. Well, she's in chat at the moment, and she says she just wanted to come in to make sure you were doing okay.
Hey, baby.
Wanted to check how my girl was doing. Need to sleep because I got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, CK.
She is. She's
a
doing
lot of
grand. She's in safe hands.
Work.
Good night, Ryan.
Night, Ryan. Take it easy and look after yourself and get that claim in.
Night, son.
Just my son was in chat there. So, how long have you been vaping for?
I'm in on my 3rd year in August. It's been 3 years.
Oh, amazing. Well done.
Yeah.
And how long did you smoke for? If you were a smoker?
20 years.
Wow. Awesome.
Another
Piss off, you don't look old enough to have been smoking 20 years.
I'm 35.
Piss off. No way.
I'm actually turning 36 in July.
Wow.
It's okay. It still keeps me the oldest on screen, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, nobody will ever be as old as you old fart. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah, me too. Jesus. I started to call myself an old lady when I turned 25.
So
Yeah.
I'm 48 this year.
I'll be 46 this year.
Hey, age is nothing but a number.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
just a number.
I'll be 32.
Don't you say your age.
I'll be
Yeah, you're the baby of this bunch.
I'll be 102 this year.
No, that's her saying.
Yeah, Hershey's older than me. I forgot about that.
I'm joining the Hurston Club then.
He says dinosaurs are younger than you, Roy.
Oh, sure, there's a
And Andy
fine ticket.
Summerfield says Roy's the only one that looks older than him.
Oh, Andy Summerfield. bless
Oh
him,
boy.
saved me at Expo.
Saved you.
I didn't know where to get breakfast. It was the first time in that hotel, didn't know how it all worked. And he's like, here, you go this way. I was like, alright, cool.
And Noah
I'm
says.
so jealous of these expos.
So
I
do
was
you have,
working, so I couldn't go.
do you have expos over in Sweden?
In June we are I think they are starting up Summer Clouds again. It's a Swedish company who have
How
started
far
this.
away? How far away are you from Stuttgart? Stuttgart's at the end of this month.
Oh, I'm like almost in the middle of Sweden.
That's a long way away.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fair bit.
And I'm a workaholic, so I'm kind of off.
That's a good one, SJ.
Yeah, yesterday I was working for 16 hours, so yeah.
And to quote SJ's father, you're only as old as the person you're feeling up.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
that makes me like 37 then.
Michelle needed breakfast. Roy buggered off, decided a gentlemanly thing and helped her. I didn't bugger off.
He was still getting ready.
Michelle disappeared without me. I need a thing.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we've got a giveaway tonight.
Have we?
do.
Yeah.
What we got?
We do we?
What we got?
Where'd the open one go?
I don't even know.
Where'd the open one
I'm
go?
so out of the loop. It's.
Michelle's moved things on my table. And I
I
can't
have
find
no.
anything.
I've
Were
not
you
been
tidying
anywhere near
again?
this desk.
Were you tidying again?
I know, but I want to, seriously. Like, you have no idea.
It's actually quite tidy-ish at the moment. I just can't find the open something or other.
This is you were talking about.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Then we find it.
Oh, did you see what the unicorn RDAs come in?
Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, they're
Yeah, the
nice.
little bag. The unicorn on it.
Yeah.
It's
They all
like
come
a
in-
goon.
They all come in colours like for their things. Like so, mine's had a copper unicorn embroidered onto the little pouch. It was really
Nice.
cute.
And it's like the
Oh, that
The
is
mech
amazing.
comes in this. With the unicorn on it.
Oh my
On the back
god.
of it, it's got the B for black. And then
It's
it's got a little hook so you can hang it onto your jeans. And then it hangs in front of you, like that. And then you can stroke the long hard thing.
Oh, good
and it
God,
also
Roy.
has a pink
You
tip.
went there. You actually went there.
It's got a pink tip.
It's
Right. The
awesome.
giveaway,
Take your
folks. We don't have a seller here for Unicorn in Sweden. I really want. If you send us a message or if you speak to Unicorn Vapes Inc. UK, I'm sure we can sort something out. Callum.
Unicorn's asking, does Vivica know? Oh, where did it go? Does Vivica know at Moffat_Vapes and at Ravenous One?
Now the sound was really jumping, I'm afraid.
So it's either Moffat_Vapes
Yes,
or
Moffat?
Ravenous One. Do you know them?
Yes,
It was
I do.
Unicorn was
It's
asking.
Swedish vapors.
Yeah.
Really nice people as well.
Okay, so here is tonight's giveaway.
Oh,
Oh,
An Alpha 3 bottle opener.
I want one of those.
So, to get into bottles, you wouldn't grab me a next shot, please.
Oh, yeah.
So like your unicorn bottles, it's hard, unicorn bottles, gorilla bottles. See, just goes over like that, and then it pops it up if you can find the lip.
I think they work better with the 120, don't they?
Yeah, look,
oh my god, I always break off the pipe.
Oh my
it's
God,
like that.
yeah.
So it just
I
takes it
have
off
to-
so
I
easy. You
don't
just need to
know,
find
use a
it.
knife. I
And
have to
then
use a knife to get those off.
and
And
then
Yeah, I take a flat.
watch this.
Oh my god, I
Watch
always
this
break.
with the next shot as well.
10 mil next. See the long slidey bit here.
Yeah.
Slide it in at the thick end. Pull it up to the thin end, like that.
Done. Dun, da, da, da. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So it works with the big bottles, the 100 ml bottles as well. So you've got a big bottle like that,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's one with the thing in it.
and
That's
then
got the lip in it, though.
Put it in at a 45-degree angle and
That's,
pop.
that's not an outside one.
oh, it's not an outside, it's an inside one. Sorry,
Ah,
that's an
they're-
inside one.
yeah.
So it's
But
the
you
outside ones.
You should be able to still use the other.
You can
side,
still use
maybe.
you could possibly use that, then pop
Yeah,
it
might
up.
be, that'll be a bit tougher to
But
get
it's
that one out. I
designed
think.
for the gorilla bottles. So it's made of metal. It's actually a UK vapor that actually designed it. So
Oh,
these, so we'll have one of these for giveaway. We'll have one possibly over the next 2-3 weeks. So we've got a couple of them to give away. I don't want to give them all away in the one show. I want to sort of
Yeah, spread them out a bit.
But it is a very, very. They are for sale, and I think they retail at Expo. They were £3 each or 4 for a tenner. So they're going to be £3 or £4 each, £3 or £4. So I don't know what that equates to in Swedish money.
Oh no, me neither. I'm really terrible. Like,
Conversions.
yeah, I use Forex homepage for that one.
All you need to do is put the lid between the cap and the bottle and hold tight and turn. I don't know how, Liz. They're £4 at Expo or 3 for a tenner. That's what the price it was. £4 each or 3 for a tenner. Yeah. There we go. So Village has helped us out.
Village.
They're just like the coily tail that everyone should have one, I think, in their build kit or just with them. To be fair, because I mean everyone gets a lot of juice and most people have to nick it up. So
Liz
Oh,
is-
Liz, you are so loved, my dear. Don't you ever say it. Don't ever say that you're unloved. We love you.
Hush your mouth. You are so loved.
But Liz is because she wasn't taking over. It wasn't actually Jules that took us over either. We'd seen somebody with it.
I think it was Andy Summerfield that told us.
Andy
wasn't it?
Summerfield
He
had
told us
one,
about
and he
him.
told us about it, and we went over. We went over ourselves to find him, and he was such a lovely guy to talk to.
He was awesome.
Yeah, Rex dead on it.
So, how long has VapeGirls Sweden been going?
Oh, we've been up now. Is it like 5-6 months?
Well, that's not bad.
I think it is.
That's actually you're doing very well in that short space of time. Because
Yeah.
the one thing that I've noticed is that it seems to be a lot of a repost of your own posts as well.
Yes. It's like we put up stuff on our private pages, and then we tag the Vape Girls, and then it's a repost to the Vape Girls page.
That's really good. That really good.
I think it's really good because then it shows you, I know it's me sitting back when I was sort of pushing Instagram myself, it was really hard. I wasn't getting any hints or tips from anybody. And it was only trial and error got to myself, but having a group of people posting about the same subject that they love.
Yeah. And in Sweden, the vaping has been like, it's a community. Everyone helps everyone, and if someone is in trouble financially, people show up to like help, send a bottle of juice just to help out.
Yeah, we're very much like that over here as well. It's like a big family.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you come in new to the vaping world in Sweden, it's like you get greeted with open arms.
Mm-hmm.
When I started to vape, I arranged a vape meet in my apartment, and at most we were, I think, 12 or 13 people vaping at the same time in one room.
In one room. That gets a bit like this room whenever I don't have the window open.
It's like in my house it's just me and my daughter, and yeah, when me and her are in the same room vaping at the same time, it gets pretty foggy. And then you throw my other half into the mix. When there's 3 of us in there, you can't see my television in my lounge. You cannot see my TV. It's just fog.
Oh,
I had
We
to.
were like sitting in one end of the couch, me and a friend, and we didn't see each other. We were like, "Hey, you're still there?"
I had to disconnect the battery from my smoke detector.
Yeah, I put mine in the closet actually.
I kept setting his one off in the kitchen. It was so bad.
Cheers, Sandy.
No, but it's a big family. Everyone helps out. It's like it's just love.
Yeah.
So the vaping world is like, I was like, okay, no, I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna stop.
Good night,
And
SJ. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for coming in. SJ, you need to come on the show, by the way. So we'll need to get you a slot to come on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we definitely
Definitely.
do SJ on.
Thanks for stopping in, SJ. Catch you again.
I'll see
Hopefully.
you in the next live.
And just on that, next week's show, folks, is in the Pursuit. Is on with us, from South Africa. So we are pushing out the boundaries. But this is the first time I've actually, well, apart from I've been arranging for you to come on. It's the first time I've actually spoke to vapors from Sweden, because the guy that came into my work from Sweden was anti-smoking and anti-vaping. He really hated both smoking and vaping.
Who was that, sorry?
It was a Swedish guy that came into our work who was working for one of our contract companies.
Right.
And he came in and I was talking to him. He said, Sweden, lovely place and everything else. And he brought in that candy. It took me a while to remember what it was. But he was just really anti-vaping. Because I said I vaped. And he's going, oh no, vape. I cannot even go try a Swedish accent. No, Roy, don't even try.
Roy, Ryan says book him in for 2 weeks today.
Ryan, we've already got somebody booked in for 2 weeks today. Sorry.
Is there any reason why Ryan can't join us as well?
Yeah, he can. Ryan knows he can join us anytime he wants. That's what I'm just saying. Because he's part of the Vape Lounge NI.
Well, his family after all. He's allowed in here. You, on the other hand, are quite questionable.
We'll just shove him out and Ryan can just...
Yeah, we just shove him out and let Ryan take his place.
Who's going to host the show?
Ryan can, definitely. Hey, Ryan.
So, what laws are you under the for Sweden franc?
What's that for, Shane? Elaborate. Don't just throw numbers at us like that and not tell us what you mean, mate. That is really annoying.
Both sell the Alpha. There you go. And Saintie's also put in links in chat for that sells the Alpha 3.
Thank you, Saintie.
We have got the creator of the Alpha 3 on in 2 weeks' time.
Nice.
Yes, Rick.
That was amazing, because I hate putting the nick shots in these bottles because the tips always break.
Yeah. Happened to me at Expo. He was filling up one of my Tropica. It was Tropica, wasn't it?
It was Tropica.
Tropica
Oh,
ice.
I love that stuff.
And he tried using the pliers and the top just went ping, and I was like, oops, well, that bottle's busted.
But I emptied the bottle and transferred it into it.
I know, bless him. He did there, so he
Oh my god, this
sorted out.
squeezed. Yeah, I actually have one of those. It's like, okay, where got that?
Oops.
I broke the tip off.
Oh dear. That's okay. That's okay if you're using it on a dripper, but if you're trying to fill something like this with it, no.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna drip. No, this one is just in the MTL. It's easier that way.
So take it you're also under the TBD regulations where you can't sell Nick and anything bigger than a 10ml bottle and...
Yep, the freaking TBD law. Yeah. It has messed up a lot of the vaping scene.
Yeah.
You know, over here, a lot of people thought that it would mess up the vaping scene over here, but we're getting it really easy compared to the US.
Oh God,
There's parts of the US that vaping is pretty much completely outlawed. You're not allowed flavors. You're not allowed. You know, if you're seen vaping in public, you're basically arrested and criminalized. Yet marijuana's legal.
Imagine getting put in jail for vaping.
I know, right?
Like, imagine.
How moronic is that? So
Yeah,
we got off light.
It's gonna be a new law here as well. I haven't studied that one so much yet, but it's gonna be like illegal. You can't be standing outside the door to an entry to a store and stuff. So it's
Yeah, you
not
have Yeah,
compared.
you have to be a certain distance away from the doors. Yeah, well, we have that here as well. You're not supposed to stand close to doorways, and because you're not allowed to smoke at the doorways, so they don't like it if you vape there as well. And it's some of it's a bit idiotic, to be honest, but in comparison, like we can still pretty much vape how and when we choose, when we like, whereas compared to America, everything's just so strict over there, and like we are so lucky compared to them. And everybody thought the TPD would be an absolute disaster.
Hi, Deadly Sinner.
Hey, Sinner.
It's Vassy. Okay.
Royston Vassy is
Royston Vasey.
Is Royston Vasey.
He didn't say hello to me. How dare you, sinner? Oh wait, yeah.
Lord of the Rings extra.
Oh.
Ooh.
Deadly Sinner is one of our friendly trolls. So
he's the loveliest troll you'll ever meet. He really is. He's such a sweetheart.
Between him and Saint D, not even these.
And Liz, I suppose Liz as well.
And Liz as well. We've got friendly trolls who like a bit of banter.
And don't forget Hercene. Hercene likes to troll as well.
Hercene's gone to bed.
Oh right, I didn't even see him gone. Sorry, Hercene.
Hercene's gone to bed. But they're being very easy on you to start with, because they are. Whenever we get a new guest coming on, they sort of they try and find out where your humor levels are.
They break it in gently.
And they break in gently. And then once they let fire and let rip, the
gloves are off.
But it's all in good humor. There's no malice meant in any of it whatsoever. We don't tolerate.
Yeah, they can just shoot at me.
He's a
Have fun.
studly troll.
I can see the question, so it's okay.
It's okay. We'll keep you. Sinner doesn't go in dry. He spits a little first.
Well, you gotta lib stuff up, man. Jeez.
That's not what I heard, Sinner.
Yeah, I heard it go straight in. Oh,
Yeah, straight in, no butter.
Funny.
Yes,
You see
Sinner.
this unicorn, by the way? I was down to 5% battery power. I've just put it into the charger, and I was still getting a good vape off it.
Really?
That shows you how good the contact
No
is.
battery sag then?
The battery sag's limited. See, when you use
Say it.
Galeesi,
Yeah.
when you use Galeesi batteries in it, they're fantastic. Their 21700s are amazing.
Yeah, I hear very good things. I've not used them yet myself, so.
But the fact it's a 3-in-1, the fact that you can use 21700s, 2700s,
27
and
and
18s.
18s. Yeah.
Whereas I
I
think
take it you get the adapter sleeve then for the 18s.
You do. You get a wee adapter sleeve that's sitting here somewhere on the table.
yes. But I think the V1s you can only, but they're only 18650, aren't they? The V1s.
Yeah, they are. And I will hopefully be I'm in discussions with Ultrona at the minute and Cool Vapor to take me on board as an ambassador. At the end of the month, I will become an IPV ambassador. And also, there's a chance of Galeesi take me on board as well.
Wow.
So,
You've been busy networking then?
yeah, I should be getting the new Auto Squonk from IPV, which is actually better designed and better looking and a better shape than the SX Mini or the SX one. It's far better than the SX.
I am so jealous.
It's huge. It's like a wee beast, but it'd be amazing especially for him, like, because he drives like a lot of hours, like each week, and like, not having to squonk, it literally squonks for you. It tells you like when it needs squonked and stuff. But I couldn't use it because it's like huge, like the range.
Sainty says, Roy, you know my address.
Yeah.
I do now, Sainty, because your address was all over that invoice. And going behind my back.
They were terrified. They were, Liz.
Yeah, Sainty, I need you to send me your address, mate, so I can send you some of the Tato onion rings, dude.
Onion rings. Oh, potatoes. Oh, potatoes. Do you know?
Yeah, well, Rebecca was talking about potato onion rings the other night, and Sainty was like, "What the hell are they?" So I was explaining to Sainty about potato and about how they're made locally to us, and they're the best crisps on the planet.
Oh, they are.
And I said that I would get him some and send them over to him. So, but he hasn't sent me his address yet, so I need his address so that I can send him over some crisps.
I'll give you his address.
That's alright then.
Well, we went over when we went to Expo. My mum had the kids, and we took some potatoes over. And then just during the week there, she gave me a call and she's like, "See, the next time you're over, can you bring a couple of bags next time?" Because they loved them.
Also, Jay.
Michelle, do you see when I go to visit my mum? You know the boxes you get with the 48 bags in it? I have to take one of those over for my mum every time I go over.
I might have to get one of them, a big box for her, because she loves
them. And also, Jay from Unicorn, he normally gets them sent over by Specky Vapor. But we took him over a bag of cheese and onion, and also a thing of Kimberly's. Look at his face. Kimberly's are like soft, cakey, biscuity ginger,
like ginger
with marshmallow in the middle and sugar around the
coconut.
outside.
Oh.
No coconut
Oh my
in it.
god! Why do they have that here?
They're so good.
I'm jealous.
It's the sort of thing I open and I finish a full packet.
Liz, if you want to, sweetheart, you can send me your address. I'll send you some over before October.
Ooh.
You going to October Expo, Bunny?
Hell yeah.
We're not.
We're going to have the Expo Blues.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I was working last weekend while you lot were all out partying. I'm sat at work waiting on people's videos and photos and stuff appearing either on Facebook or YouTube. I was living vicariously through you lot.
That was me last year.
I was doing exactly the same thing.
Looking for all the lives. It's like, come on, people, go live. Let me see some stuff.
Where's my phone?
Yeah.
There was a special appearance at Expo.
Oh yeah, I saw her.
Where's the socks? Don't have any socks.
Hey, listen, he has to go some before he gets nips like Mark.
My socks would be too small to even. You'd have like A cups of my socks.
Oh, how cute!
Yes, this is Harley Quinn.
I was walking around because I'd got on that well with that's the wee girl from Galicia. And I was walking around doing a video, as Harley Quinn, and you can actually hear it on the video. She goes, "Can I have picture with you? Can I have picture?" Look, Harley Quinn.
I'm gonna get you that outfit for next time. Definitely.
Oh yeah. It would so rock those red hot pants, you know.
Especially with
Joker.
Those pins
Oh,
he
yeah.
has. Oh, yeah.
That's the skin on my drag.
Nice.
Oh, I also want to see that movie that's coming out, the Joker. There's a movie coming out about his whole story. I still want to see it.
Yeah, it's Joaquin Phoenix is playing the Joker, though they didn't use Jared Leto for it, which I'm kind of pissed off at.
Because I really loved that. What was it called? Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah.
Michelle had never seen Suicide Squad till I stuck it on, and she goes, "I'm not going to like this. I don't think I'll like this. I don't think I'll like it."
It was awesome.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
It was awesome.
I was like, I definitely need to watch the end of it.
I've seen Suicide Squad, I think, like 10, 15 times.
Oh, I could watch it again.
Snap.
Definitely. It's so good.
Oh, humble juice.
Where's the box for it?
Pass.
It's there somewhere.
I don't know. I can't see anything on this desk. It's too tall. Actually, that's why I'm so small tonight.
I put the chair down on her the other night.
I forgot he put the chair down.
You are so cruel.
I can see everything now.
It's a strawberry vanilla custard.
Oh.
Yeah, but the humble juices are really nice.
They are from America.
He's so fussy about his custards, though.
Yeah, but
so fussy.
I hate custards. I don't like bakery. I'm like fruit, drinks,
like
candy.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm not too keen on. I like some bakeries I can maybe have
Yeah,
a cup or two.
I found this one, the rhubarb. This one is like, oh my lord.
I bet that is nice. I'm going to have to get your address off you, and I'm going to have to order some, get some of that from you.
Yeah, that is. It's actually a company in Sweden. who have their own juice line who has produced this one.
Oh,
So it's like a vaping store. They have a couple of them.
oh, Sainty, I'm not dressed like I'm going to school. I'm a school teacher, alright?
Yeah, because Center says it's probably your first day in primary school tomorrow.
It's my first day in nursery, get it right. Who's the troll now, bitch?
Spot this one finding her feet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even on the
Her
ground.
feet are sitting swinging.
She's dangling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, there's the floor. Her feet are like that.
Oh,
The joys of being teeny.
it's good. It's good for the blood flow, you know.
We did show Vicky before the show started, us standing up beside each other. And Vicky said that, now, bearing in mind, I'm 1m91, 193. Okay?
Yeah.
How tall is your brother?
214.
Get the absolute bollocks.
So that's, Bunny, that's that much taller than me.
I must literally come up to his waist, like literally his belt, probably.
Yeah, he's 214, 25 years old, and he has size 52 on the shoes.
Which is roughly probably about size 13, I think.
What's this?
UK size.
14.
Big 13.
His shoes is like boats.
I could probably
I
live
can,
in him.
I can actually take my feet and put both of them in one shoe.
Wow. I've got baby
Good
feet.
lord.
I've got a size, size 33. That's what my European size is. Oh no, or no.
My European size is a 39.
Mine's is a
Yeah, me too.
32 or a 33, because I can, it's either a 13 or a 1 UK.
You say the 50,
John,
52?
I hope you're feeling better soon. You go and get yourself rested, sweetheart. And good night, Jude.
Night, John. Night, Jude.
We'll put you in for the giveaway, John. I'll put myself in for you. So fingers crossed for me, John.
Hang on. This only goes up to a size 48, 49. So that'll be a 50, 51 is 16.
Yeah.
A 51 to 52 is a size 17 UK.
Oh my lord.
No, that's US. Sorry, UK size would be 15 and a half, 16 and a
Yeah,
half.
15, 16.
16 and a half.
Yeah,
Those aren't fake, those are shipyards.
I could literally
exactly.
use that to sail
This is
across.
my baby brother. He's 12 years younger than me.
Oh my god.
Can I just say one thing though?
Yeah.
His feet are actually the right size for a foot. They're they're just over 12 inches long.
Yeah.
So like 4
And I'm
of his
like,
feet
oh
would
my
be
god.
really-
I feel like a dwarf when I stand next to him, so yeah.
Everyone loves standing next to me because they're like, oh, I'm not the smallest anymore. I'm like, thanks. It's like glad.
Sainty thought he had big feet. He's got a UK size 12.
I get tax-free shoes, I'm alright.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
talk
you
to
can get kids ones.
Yeah.
Jammy sod.
Kids section. I'm like, see you later.
I'm
Mum,
half
kids."
a size too big. I don't qualify for kids shoes anymore.
Sure you can't just squeeze your toes in?
No.
Damn. No more tax-free for you.
No, not a hope.
That's great though, getting like all the big brand names at like half the price. I'm like, I could get 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
for that price.
I bet you love buying trainers in Sports Direct.
I do, yeah. I can get like the good ones for like about 30 quid. And everyone's like, I paid like 80 for that. I'm like, yeah, I can get like 2 pairs. For that price. It's
Why?
awesome. So good.
I haven't been able to buy in the kids section for quite some time. Yeah, for my kids, but not for me.
Center says so. Michelle still wears jelly sandals with light up trainers with Minnie Mouse on them.
And Barbie, Thailand Barbie shoes, yeah. I'm so getting a pair of Barbie shoes.
Not Thailand Barbie, please God, no.
Yeah, Thailand Barbie.
No.
Oh,
It's alright, he's asleep, isn't he?
oh good. He's not gonna sing. I won't sing either.
It's okay, but we could sing. Baby
No.
shark do 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 do
No,
do.
no. Get you the absolute fuck.
Right, I'm going to declare this show as a baby shark free zone.
Yes!
Baby shark is dead in this place. In this
There is justice.
in this show.
There is justice.
You'll get
Daddy shark do 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 do. Daddy shark do 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 do.
Michelle,
No.
Yeah.
Michelle,
Yeah.
can you club him over the head tonight? I'll be round later to help you bury the corpse.
Oh yeah, because I need to help. Like I will need help technically. Awesome.
I've seen enough CSI. I know how to make a body disappear.
Betty,
awesome.
I wear Jesus creepers with white socks
Jesus
Oh
creepers.
no.
and shorts.
No.
3/4 length shorts with Jesus creepers with white socks that come halfway up my leg.
Not on my
I
watch.
bet
definitely
you're
not.
one of those ones that wears a string vest on holiday and the hanky tied around your head too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, God help me. God help me.
And Village wants to know what about Fraggle Rock.
I don't know
Shut
that
up,
tune.
Village.
I don't know that tune, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're lucky.
I do know that tune, I just don't know it tonight. I can't remember it.
And Deadly
Yeah, we
Sinner
won't go there
goes.
with the Fraggle Rock.
Sinner goes.
Okay,
He's a size
now I have
12.
a baby shark in my head.
There's what? Sorry.
She's now got a baby shark stuck in her head. Thanks, Roy.
Oh my God, we watched the funniest video earlier of this women gushing about Peppa Pig. It was hilarious. Remember?
Yeah, there's this Irish woman talking about Peppa Pig. Have you got Peppa Pig in Sweden?
Peppa Pig. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's what she was like. She was going. You had to watch this woman with an Irish accent going on about
Oh my God.
effing Peppa Pig
It was.
and Mrs. Rabbit with her 17 jobs and probably on the dole, and she's going to ring the taxman and tell the taxman about Mrs. Rabbit having 17 jobs.
Yeah, because all the animals can't have jobs because Mrs. Rabbit has them all. It was honestly, but in her accent, it was just friggin' hilarious. Like I'm sweating myself.
And about how stupid Daddy Pig is because he can't even hang a picture on the wall.
Without breaking the house down. It was so honestly, it was so funny. Oh, absolutely.
It's like when I saw I think it was Finnish or I've seen Finnish, Norwegian, and like British guys try like the herring we have in Sweden,
Oh
like
my
raw
God.
fish.
The pickled herring.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Danny.
stinky.
What's it called?
Hiya, Danny. That's stinky fish.
ABC
There's-
and
It's
Danny.
in Swedish it's surströmming.
Oh,
Hi, Empire Vape Company, number 3 vape shop in the UK.
I have seen some
Oh.
videos
Hey, Chris.
about that. Oh yeah. That
Yeah,
was-
people like puke and scream and yeah.
Do
I've
you eat
actually
that?
tried that fish
Have you had it?
one time. Never again.
Never again.
Yeah,
It
it's
stinks. Yeah, and it tastes.
yeah. Whatever you do not open it inside your house because you will never get the smell out.
Yeah, when I was in school, I was kind of a troublemaker. So we bought a couple of cans and put into the ventilation in the school. Oops.
Oh, that is so bad.
Oops.
Yeah, it took 3 weeks before the smell was gone.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm like, Mum, I really can't go to school for like the next 5 weeks because it stinks. Literally.
Yeah, I was sick.
Yeah, stinky fish is not no. Ugh.
Nope.
Oh, even the hello. Hey, biscuit.
Oh, that's. I was like, who was what you say? Who's that?
We have another guest joining us, folks, on screen.
Yes, we have biscuit.
It's one of the regulars in the Vape Lounge.
Oh, I have to do something in case if he watches, or if he watches the playback.
Don't know. Michelle's just vanished off.
Sorry.
Yeah, she'll be back. Don't panic.
I'm not panicking. Give me 2 seconds, biscuit, and I'll have you on screen.
Oh my.
Turn that down a bit.
There we go. And
All the screens are like jumping around and yeah.
Yeah, because what in the hell have you got in your head?
Oh my god.
Hello. Rawr.
What?
It's a wolf.
Oh, how
Oh
cute.
my god. Where did you get that?
Chris Graham Coyle's his brother.
Oh, you got that from Mighty White.
I did,
Yep.
yeah. And it was just a laugh. I was like, he was walking past and I was like, give me your hat. And then we were having dinner and he came over to the table and he's like, here, you can have this hat. I'll give you it tomorrow. I was like, I was literally joking, but oh, thank you. Honestly,
Oh, that
it's
is
so
so
amazing.
sweet.
It's like, that is so cute. So,
Hey, Spiky Vapors
hi,
and hi
Spiky
Ian.
Vapor 27.
so a big thanks to What's his name?
Mighty White.
Mighty White. He
Yeah,
sometimes
Mighty
comes
White.
and watches us on chat. And to
It's
his brother who
adorable.
makes Chris Grimes coils, which I don't have at the moment. Where are they? Somewhere on his desk.
Biscuit Sinner wants to know, when you get wet, does that make you a soggy biscuit?
No.
He's a rich tea.
And Liz says
I'm a hobnob.
Liz says yes, so don't dunk him.
I'm a hobnob, the SAS of Dunkin' Biscuits.
Ah. Here's the question though. Are you a regular hobnob or a chocolate hobnob?
Oh, definitely a chocolate hobnob.
Oh,
With the caramel
The
underneath.
caramel, oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh, see, dunking them in your coffee, it's just like heaven.
Yeah.
Just don't leave it in too far.
I never ever dunk a biscuit. Never.
Oh, Bunny.
I think she's still crazy up at the soggy biscuit joke.
There's nothing better than dunking a biscuit in a nice brew.
Oh,
No,
yes.
because every time I do, half my biscuit ends up in the bottom of my cup, and it's horrible when you get to the bottom of the cup and there's nothing but like
Yeah,
mush.
but that's why I have a spoon.
And
I've
you
just,
Yeah.
I've just come up with an invention. The biscuit strainer that you put at the bottom of your cup and it strains all the biscuits out of your cup before you drink.
yeah,
That's
but
a good
still,
idea.
you'd still
Yeah.
get little you still get them little
Genius.
little
Get that patented straight away.
Biscuit, don't read chat.
Don't read chat. I can't anyway.
Oh,
I've turned it off.
Sainty.
Oh my god, Sainty.
So bad.
For Vega, Sainty's just put, he's a chocolate hobnob, so he likes it up the shitter.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Welcome to the level of this show. So, Biscuit, what are you vaping on, good sir?
I'm vaping on the FP on Aegis Legend.
Ooh, nice.
Nice
Lovely
combination.
combo.
That black, the black with the red is a beautiful
You need to
combination.
get yourself
It
a red
certainly is.
drip tip. Just
I
to finish
absolutely
them.
love it.
It does. It needs a red drip tip on it.
Hmm. Yeah, it needs a red drip tip. Has to be all matchy.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm in for the matches.
I ain't got a red drip tip yet. I'll have to go buy one.
That's the only thing about the
What the
Bombas.
fuck is it with
Peshy
wafers?
plastic.
Actually,
Peshy plastic, Roy. What the hell?
I know.
It's such a nice shaped drip tip though. Like
The
I
drip
like
But it's
tip
it.
peshy plastic.
But look at the shape of it.
It's like a weird shape.
Yeah, it's really nice, but it's peshy plastic.
That's a 510. I don't have any other 510 drip
It's
tips.
Ultim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's peshy plastic.
Oh, I get what you mean. Piss coloured plastic.
Yeah, peshy plastic.
So what else you vaping on? Just that setup or?
I do also have my 1111 mod with the recurve on.
Oh,
oh my god.
Biscuit.
nice.
It's not that though.
No, it's not that.
Joy's actually getting me into mechs, Bunny. Like I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable using mechs now. That I might even get my own unicorn soon. So
Oh yeah,
I'll get my own.
oh
one.
yeah, has to
My
be done.
first.
But
It's
it's
my first.
it's all about the
Look
button.
at that. Oh, of course it is. It's all about the button and the matchy drip tip.
But the drip tip is made. The drip tip is made from exactly the same stuff as the button.
As the button. Mm. Yeah, because they usually come off the same block, don't they?
If you
Yeah.
can see it, but that's my homemade Clapton.
Homemade
Oh,
Clapton.
nice.
Very nice.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to let you taste the taste you get off the Axel roll, Bunny. Next time we have coffee, the taste off this little wee thing is just, it's amazing. And I've only got one coil in it as well. A big fatty though, big fatty.
Oh, nice.
But the flavour's intense.
I know this sounds like a. Couldn't see that, Michelle. You were too far away.
Blame him.
It's not the first time Royce had a solid black 7 inches in his hand.
Ooh,
Oh my.
just spit landed in your coffee.
But hey, good people, I need to be a bore and kind of go to bed, I think.
That's
I
quite
have
alright.
a headache from hell right now.
Oh dear.
Well,
Oh, dear.
thank you so much for coming onto the show this evening.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It was
thank
a
you.
blast.
It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
And
Likewise.
as I say, you're very now that you have my VC, you're very welcome to come onto the show anytime, as is any of the VapeGirls Sweden crew.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
it's
can pass it
an
along.
open invitation. They're welcome anytime.
You can tell them
Yeah.
that they have you have survived. Hopefully you've survived the show.
I think so. I'm not dead yet. I have plans to live a couple of years more.
Folks, if you're on Instagram, please get across and give VapeGirls Sweden a like. Also, from their main page, you'll find the links to the other girls the girls that's there. Go onto their individual pages as well. Give them a follow as well, and give them a bit of support. Let's see if we can get them up over 1,000 in the next week or so.
Yeah, if we reach 1,000, we actually gonna have a giveaway
Oh, nice.
from the VapeGirls page. So yeah.
Nice.
So there, folks. There is incentive enough to get across and give them a like. They are currently sitting at.
This hat is so hot though on your head. I can see why he wore it with a hat.
They're at 888 as of this at this moment.
Ooh.
So
It's a nice round figure.
yeah.
Yes, 3 fat ladies.
And as you can see, they do not sexualize the photographs, which I absolutely is one of the things that I like. I liked, when we had Charlie Vapes on the other week. It's all about the product.
Yeah,
All
that's
these
what
girls
it's meant
are
to be
sitting
about,
half
though.
naked with the device back here somewhere and their boobs out front. It may be pretty for the blokes to look at, but it's not doing anything for vaping.
Yeah, you don't need to sexualize this community anymore.
No.
It's enough pages doing that, so
Yeah, that's
we
amazing.
try to go the opposite way. So
I think it's amazing what you do. It's awesome.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for coming on, and we shall see. I'll see you around on Instagram. I'll send you a message. And
Yeah, that's awesome. Have a nice night, people, and take
You
care.
too.
You too.
you too.
Yeah.
Take care now, Vika.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, we'll put biscuit up in the middle.
Biscuit
Yeah.
in the middle. Woot woot.
So how are you keeping, good sir?
I'm all right, thank you. How about you guys?
I'm still recovering from Expo.
I don't know how, but I must have got psychic conquered because I didn't even go in there with a sore throat.
Oh no.
Oh, you're broke out in sympathy with those guys then.
I didn't get conquered. I'm tired from 19 and a half hours driving. Between the Friday to the Monday, I had 19 and a half hours driving, which was about 1,142 miles.
And a soul-destroying ferry ride as well.
The 4 hours in the ferry was actually too bad. The way back, the film on the way back was actually the proposal.
It's one of my favourites. I loved it.
So we watched it on the way back, but what was the worst part of it though was the Sunday night. I drove from Birmingham up to Forfar. We stopped off. We had a Burger King, which the prices were ripped off. They were just inflated.
Yeah.
It was like £4 more per mil.
God.
Diesel at the services was 153
Ouch.
So it's
compared to like 130 up in Forfar.
Has it gone up that much since I last run when I run my motorbike?
Yeah.
It was £1.15, I think, for petrol when I last rode my motorbike.
Oh, it's about 120 for petrol.
Oh, so it's not too far on
125
petrol,
for
but diesel's gone way up.
Diesel's gone up sky
It was
high.
cheaper for diesel when I was riding my motorbike last.
Yeah, it was, but now it's just slightly more expensive. But when we got to Forfar, we slept in the car, so I got about an hour's sleep. It was about midnight, and we were going into Mum's at 7 because we didn't think there was going to be any room in our mum's house because the 3 kids were there. But we went in at 7 o'clock in the morning. Kira Ann was sleeping in the settee. Sky was in with her mum. Peter was just in this huge big air bed by himself, so we could have actually laid down and slept on it.
we could have. I was like, well, at least we know for next time. So it's not too bad. But yeah.
But so I really. But look at that.
I'm not really keen on that, actually.
No, I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
At a tenner.
It was what?
A tenner.
Wow.
If I'd have known they were knocking them out at that price, Roy, I would have asked you to bring me one of those home.
Bonnie, I didn't know it was on the way out the door. The way you did at the expo before, you were going out and you got a bargain on the way out the door. On the Sunday.
The wee green one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we were walking out the door and it was the very last stand. It literally was the very last stand. This guy just had sale wrote up on the thing, and then all these things lying. And there was an Indian guy in front of me. He was just looking at it, and he was probably looking. And I went, "How much is the skunks?" And he went, £10.
I'm like, yeah, happy days.
I went.
Yeah,
He says,
seriously,
he
if
says,
I'd
you can have,
if I'd
you
known
can,
that, I'd have dived all over that.
you can have one. You can have one. So I just thought it was actually quite nice because it says no fear, no limits, no excuses on it. And then with me driving all the time. But what I will say, it comes as part of a kit. It's got the nunchuck RDA on top.
Oh, the nunchaku.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
The flavour of that shit really is. I've just put the Twisted Messes on. I'm using the same juices I had in it. And the flavour of this is awesome. I know Jay in chat doesn't like the Twisted Messes, but until I buy a couple more unicorns,
it's gonna be like unicorn heaven in this place soon.
it is.
I'm like,
I have to admit, I love the flavour of the TM. I have the TM gold at home, but the only thing is the drip tip heats up on it far too much, so I need to get a new drip tip for it that isn't metal. But
even before we met, even before we knew Jay and Charlie and knew that they were unicorn, I happened to see a unicorn once, and I loved it from that point, and I always wanted one. And so getting to meet Jay and Charlie, and see after getting to meet them in person as well, it was so lovely. They're such a lovely couple.
well, hopefully they're going in October because I would like to meet them myself if I get there in October.
I think they are.
Mm-hmm. And Specky as well. Specky is going in October.
Specky's going in October too.
Yeah, it would be good to catch up with him again too.
And Village loves his 2020 TM24 Pro. Can't wait for the TM30 Pro.
Ooh.
The new stacked.
And I got to see the new stacked at Expo too. All in one stacked.
Nope, that don't work.
Bunny's like, here's my money, take it now.
Yeah, they'll be
And
there in
got to
October.
see-
Yes.
I don't normally swear, folks, but I also got to see the bastard.
Oh, the bastard's not a swear word. Sure, it's in the Bible.
It's not.
They had a bastard sword. Somebody did.
Mm.
Somewhere.
Yeah, Liz, I can't wait for October either. Girl, you and me will be at the bar.
I tell you what, you want to see the clouds off these unicorns. Woof. The little
The
chocolate.
clouds and the flavour.
Yeah.
And the
I
one
know
thing,
Michelle let me try hers on Friday whenever we met for coffee, and yeah, I was seriously impressed.
Yeah.
the one thing I do
Hey,
say about it
Telly.
is, now I've tried the coil placement in a couple of different places with the unicorn, and it makes shit all difference. So for somebody who's not that really maybe that good at or confident in putting builds in, as long as you get the coils in, you get them straight, the wicking's dead easy. The flavour's just the same for whether you've got the coil up high or the coil down low.
And the deck's nice and deep on it as well. Same with the axle.
The deck on them
deep.
is horrendously deep.
It's really good.
And the
So
airflow,
it would be ideal for squonking then.
Yeah.
and then the
Well, I've
airflow, is up high as well. So like
Outside.
you've got all that as decking.
Nice.
And if anybody, just in case you don't think, it's 25mm on top, but this is a 26mm, but it's beveled in, so it just sits. It sits lovely.
Yeah, it sits lovely. Yeah.
So
Same
Bunny's
with the lids,
overhang.
This bevel's in at the top.
What's that you have on top of that basket?
It's the recurve.
The recurve.
So like the bevel,
I've not actually. Do you use the mesh in yours, or if you just get?
it's the recurve.
Do you put mesh in it, or is it? Oh yeah, it's your big
You
fat Clapton, isn't it?
It's just, you can't put a mesh in that.
Can you not? I thought I thought you could put mesh in the recurve.
That's the rebirth, I think. Is it
Rebirth.
rebirth?
Rebirth is mesh.
No, I thought you could put mesh into the recurve as well. Didn't Mike Vape say you could put mesh in it, or is that the?
It's just got
The-
four.
Oh, it's the
The
new
new
one,
one?
the dual coil one.
Is that the new one that uses the mesh?
The dual coil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you do, Cinery, when the deck goes deep.
Deeper the better, baby. Deeper the better.
But Expo definitely was all about pods.
Balls deep.
Not wrong with that.
So it was. Expo was all about pods.
Too many pods. Like, oops. I love pods.
You can never have too many pods.
I know, I love pods, but even I was like, oh my god, there's more pods and more pods and more pods. I actually got quite a few pods.
Well, last year was like that as well. There was a hell of a lot of pods there last year too.
I tell you what though, this kilo, Bunny, you need to get one of them kilos. Actually, I think you might be getting one in your pack from the bitches.
Yeah, because Gail still has some stuff for me. I think she has one of those kilo pods for me, and I think there was the Vape kit as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're not sure whether Gail has it or whether Ems has it.
Yeah.
Because I think Emma's got some stuff that has to come over to me, and Gail's got some as well. So.
Yeah, because I'm sure I heard Gail mention something about some kilo stuff as well, but that is so good. I'm like on my 4th pod already, like, so bad. But this melon berry is just so delicious. Even I've got a melon berry iced as well.
Nice.
But I really like that. That and the Vladden are my 2 favourite, like, little stick.
The Vladden is a great pod.
But this,
and I need one of those in my life.
I'm really loving that right now as well. The Z-Bip. That's
Z-Bip,
really good.
I hear very good things about that. I've not used one of those yet, but I do hear very, very good things about them.
Yeah, the flavour of it is so nice. Like, it's really good.
I have to admit, this thing here is absolutely amazing. Yeah. One of the best pods I've ever bought.
Yeah. We've got the Logic.
Ooh.
We've got the Vape.
Have you ever tried a Zenith? The Zenith MTL thingy?
You got a Relics, you jammy sod.
Oh, I've got one of them as well in pink. It's cute.
And
the Miro.
Yeah, Steve Dave got 2 of those, I think.
I've got that in pink too. I got so many pink pods.
Oh,
that's prototype colours.
That is my colour.
That is a prototype colour.
Like the pods.
Gorgeous.
Is that the one that's Galisi made?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
I've got 2 prototype colours. I can't find the other one just at the minute, but I got a green one as well. But they're for taking photographs with.
Because the pods are too big for them ones just now.
But these were just designed just to see for the colours. It's the petrol blue one that goes from purple.
The purple to blue. Same idea as my RX.
Yeah, like that. It's exactly like the RX.
So, so I've got plenty of pods to review, but it was Galisi, and whenever I started speaking to Galisi, they gave myself and Dwayne, and then again I had to give them also a list of reviewers, smaller reviewers. They wanted smaller reviewers as opposed to the likes of Vic and Chris.
Yeah.
And everybody else. They wanted to work with some of the smaller ones because they already send it out to
the bigger ones.
The likes of Chris and Vic and Mark and
yeah.
So they wanted some smaller ones. So there was me and Dwayne. I think I gave them Pud Puff's details. I gave them Steve Dave's details. Just to keep them going. But that was the whole thing. And I know this has been talked about on loads of other shows and everything else. UK Vape Show talked about it and everything else. Was it the vendors, when you approached them with a press pass this time, they were more willing to talk to you?
Oh, they're working on a tank. Oh yes, please.
I think that was because of the vetting system that they had for the passes this year. Though I think because of the way they had it done this year, a lot of the vendors knew that if somebody had a press pass around their neck, that it was genuine, that they weren't just blagging a freebie.
Yeah. Well, we didn't actually do a lot of freebie hunting and everything else.
Well, you never do anyway.
I never asked for freebies. And Charlie was actually saying, because on one of the VC calls I said to Charlie which way I do it, no, is if I like something I buy it and then hand me card over at the same time.
Yeah. And
even Charlie found that way of being a lot more receptive.
Because you're giving the companies your trust that you're going to buy something. You're not just after free shit all the time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's what they respect more. They respect people that are going to actually purchase stuff from them. They might not let you purchase stuff from them, but
yeah, the minute you hand that card over, it's like they give you your money back, and then they start, because I've seen that happen a lot over the years. I've been doing the whole expo thing now for nearly 4 years, so I've seen it happened so many times. People, going up to buy stuff and giving them a card while they're there, and the vendor's actually handing them the money back and saying, no, if you're a reviewer, no, we don't take your money here. Just, they just start shoveling free stuff at them. It's like mental sometimes.
It's so good. Unicorn said there that they are going to be working on a tank.
Oh.
Jay, take my money now.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Take my money as well. Just, I'll hand you my bank card next time I see you, dude.
Well, if the flavour is going to be anything good like the drippers, we're in for a treat, definitely.
And then also Village has said that they were more friendly to the VIPs too. Suppose they know that you guys had paid for your tickets.
Yeah. Tickets for the October Expo are on sale. If you're wanting to get yourself the VIP ticket, now is the time to do it, because they're doing it at the early bird price of £45 instead of the usual £60. So if you want your VIP tickets for October Expo, get them ordered as soon as possible, guys, because that offer will not be on for very long.
Yeah, get on that bandwagon.
That's a good price.
Yeah, £45. That's the early bird price. I think that only runs till sort of second week in June, I think, and then the prices will go up to the £60 again. So if you want your VIP tickets, get them ordered now.
And Village has really got his ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the other things, Bunny, that could be coming up, that we're in planning stage at the moment, is getting the owner of Unicorn Vape on with the rest of the Unicorn team. Trying to get as many from the team on the chat as possible as we can. He's a really, really busy person.
Yeah.
But Jay is going to talk to him and everything else, and bring him and try and get him on. Probably hitting around September.
Jay is saying there he is currently personally designing a pod-styled system for Unicorn, but no more can be said. You've had enough of the exclusives.
Pod system.
Yeah, pod system. Jay, hook me up, man. Hook me up.
I use pods a lot when I'm out in the town, like, shopping and that, because I don't like to blow big fat clouds, because I know it can intimidate some of the people who, don't like smoking or vaping. So I run my little pods when I'm out and about, like, all the time, even at bands.
Yeah, but I tend to use my pods quite a lot, because when I use something like this, I don't use nicotine in this. So I use nic salts in my pods. That's how I get my nicotine fix. And when I'm supplementing, I can't have nicotine in it, because it actually hurts my throat.
Yeah.
So I've stopped using nicotine when I sub them. But I always have both with me when I'm out and about, because when I'm walking home, when I get out of the town, I start walking through where the ECOS centre is and stuff like that. There's not very many people about there, so I can blow big fat clouds when I'm walking through there, which is fine. But when I'm in town, I would tend to use this more.
Yeah.
And as Malik said, if you sign up for the Vapor Round box at £25, the Insider, you get free tickets in there, but they're only for the Friday or the Saturday. Sorry, Saturday or Sunday, not for the Friday, which is...
Yeah, you don't get the Friday one.
3 days.
He's not sure if they're VIP though.
They're not. They're not.
They're just.
No,
they're not. They're just Saturday and Sunday tickets.
Well, I might look at finances.
Let me know, because then I can just stop buying stuff. As much as that is for me, seriously, I'm back from Mexico. I already ordered vape mail, like, seriously.
She has. She's ordered
after all that stuff you brought home, and you're ordering more.
Well, I still had change left over, so I bought the Zeus X, which I'm actually loving this tank, by the way. And, like, I even sparkled it up with a nice silver sparkly drip tip, and it looks beautiful.
Oh, that is nice.
Beautiful.
Very sexy.
And she did buy me.
And I got him some refills for his profile. I got him some mesh and cotton as well.
Yeah. I just stick to standard coils. If I want mesh, I get a mesh coil from my Falcon. Thank you. I've not been messing about with building with mesh. I'm not that confident with that yet.
No, but that profile is.
Surprised you didn't get the next mesh strips.
That is a mesh strips.
No, the next mesh by Orf.
Oh, the Orf.
The reason being, you have to actually cut them down a bit for the Unity. Whereas those, all you do is you take your 3mm
thingy.
Oh, the screwdriver
Oil
just
it.
bent and just bent over. No, just bent over.
Right.
And it just you bend it over and it just then fits perfectly with the wee thing that they give you. That's the actual ceramic stick they give you with the Unity. You just bend it over it and it fits absolutely perfect. And then those wee cotton
I got the
tails.
I got the fatties.
You can use 2 of those, or you use one of those twice,
Right, yeah, you just bend it over.
and it just fills in perfectly. And I had the profile. I got the profile last year at Expo. Absolutely hated it. I couldn't go on. I hated the flavour from it. I just hated the profile. I just hated it. I gave it away and swapped it for a Warrior. But this, I've been vaping on this non-stop since Expo.
Them, you only need to use one of them. Or do you mean
Yeah, I get
half
two.
Of it?
I use
Alright,
half of it
okay.
and get two goes out of one.
I got you. Because you do get the thinner Wotofo cotton laces as well, but these ones are designed for that one.
For the profile.
Yeah. For the mesh
So,
ones.
Mark, we've been wet on enough.
Yes.
What have you been up to since the last time we spoke?
Been to the cinema a couple of times. First time in years. I went to see Avengers Endgame.
Ooh.
No spoilers, I haven't seen
I
it yet.
won't give spoilers.
Bunny,
And went to see the Pokemon Detective
Shut
Pikachu. I'm not going to say anything.
they all
Did you
die.
go and see Detective Pikachu? Is it good?
Oh my god, detective.
Because the trailers
Pikachu.
for it looks
Pikachu!
hilarious. Is it good?
I won't say I'm disappointed, but I'm not thrilled. When I came out from Avengers Endgame, I was like, oh my god, I'm so amazing excited. I come
Yeah.
out from Detective Pikachu going, alright.
What the fuck did I just watch?
No, I'm more like, okay, yeah, that's alright.
Alright, I saw it. That was fine.
I want to see
But
Sonic.
maybe it's because I went to see Endgame first, and then I was like, yes, that's amazing. And I was like, going into Detective Pikachu thinking, this is going to be amazing, because the last film was amazing, and it wasn't as good. I might be comparing it to Endgame.
You want him to Pikachu?
Peek at you. Pikachu.
Speggy. I know you're just back from Spain.
He's jet lagged, leave him alone, it's fine.
One thing I will say about
You
Detective
can't get
Pikachu,
jet
Two
it's
seconds.
definitely Deadpool.
It's what?
It's definitely
Deadpool. It's Ryan Reynolds that does the voice for Pikachu.
Oh,
a
is it?
slightly less abusive Deadpool.
Oh god.
Andy Summerfield. They all die.
But not you.
I killed them all.
It's only a story.
But not-
They're still alive at the end of
I
it.
don't-
Every
it's
single
just-
one of them.
I am not saying a word.
After
You
the
know,
filming
Roy,
finished,
Roy,
they all went
fuck
home
up.
to their normal houses
Just
and started
shut-
filming new films.
Drinking coffee and stuff.
Yeah, and having vapes.
Shut up.
Probably.
Talk
No
about,
spoilers.
talk about personalities vaping. Ant McPartland was pictured
Oh.
vaping.
Oh yeah, Ant and Dec.
Saw that.
Mm.
I saw that.
Is it Ant and Deck Ant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it. Little bro babe.
The
put a
question
picture
is,
in
do you
the-
Think about it,
was
right?
Kelpie?
Ant and Dec, two of the most popular TV personalities in the UK, and if even one of them is seen as being an advocate for vaping, it's going to make it a lot more popular,
Mm.
Yeah.
and it could actually go in our favour as far as lifting some of the restrictions on it's concerned.
Slightly more popular
It
than
could
Les
help.
Battersby.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot he vaped. Or even some of them
Les,
that were on
yeah,
the,
Les Battersby doesn't just vape; he has his own business.
Does he?
Uh-huh.
He runs his own vape shop. He runs his own business.
That's sweet.
I have met him at Expo twice now.
I seen him last year at Expo
hmm
on Business
Yeah.
Business Day, just strolling down the middle.
I had seen him
I wouldn't know what he looked like
the
now.
year before. I got chatting to him briefly there, and then last year I was talking to him for about 20 minutes at the Weatherspoons. So,
But you can see it's getting more popular in Doncaster because another mega store's just opened up for vaping.
I keep forgetting you're up north.
I'm not up north. I'm central.
You're
if
up
you look at the map, I'm
north.
central.
You're up north. You're in Doncaster.
yeah, Doncaster's classed as up
Technically.
north.
You're just
Accord-
just round the
accord-
corner from Little Bro and Big Bro vapes.
That's right. That's it.
It's all
According
over.
to Google,
Oh, they were cool.
Doncaster's actually still part of Scotland because they never gave it back.
Is it? You're Scottish.
He's not down south.
No, I'm not
Well,
dancing.
I suppose compared to Santa, you would be.
I see myself as a Midlands person.
What's the prisons?
I'm in the middle of everybody.
Scotland Yard. No, I don't know. I don't know what the prisons are called in Scotland. I've never been. I'm a good girl.
Hotels?
He should know me by now. I'm so slow. I just spoil everyone's jokes today. What were you on about?
Oh, you're so bad.
I don't even know what you meant. What do you mean?
Oh,
What's the
dear.
prison's called? I don't know. Pass.
This is from Ryan.
Try not down. Might be down.
Oh. Play this.
What hell painkillers have they got your son on? What kind of painkillers is your son on?
I can show it is from him.
Whoops.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I feel sorry for Ryan if that's what things he's listening to.
Oh my lord.
yeah, yeah.
I recently got put on these.
Oh, Coco, why you can buy those over the counter?
Not 100 of them.
No, well, you don't normally get them in packets that big, right enough, but yeah, you can buy those over the counter. I have had so many tablets over the last little while that if you give me a shake, I'd rattle.
Shake.
I was supposed to have had surgery to remove a kidney stone the other day, and they cancelled it lastminute.com. So I have to go back on the 21st, and they have told me that when I go back next time, I'm going to be first in. So.
Well, fingers crossed for you, because screw waiting another day in that hospital for you.
I will not be waiting. So I will not be waiting. If they tell me it's cancelled again, they're going to hear me, because I've been in too much pain. I'm just really, really sick of it now.
And Village says nope,
It's
still
horrible.
complete shite. And Sainty says biscuits give you more painkillers because clearly you're not taking enough.
They've given me the Proxen and Cocodamol for my sciatica, but all I need to do is lose 10 stone and it'll be gone.
Oh, technically, if I could just piss this one out, it would make it so much easier. But I have a stent in which has to be surgically removed,
Eee.
and they're going in with lasers to get rid of the wee blighter. So.
Oh right. Oh, Sainty meant Ryan, not biscuit.
Oh.
So that's sad. I've just lost my train of thought. But yeah, I was going to say that the joke that I was going to say was if Michelle was given the name of a prison and thing, I was going to say Sainty's address, by the way, is Shotts Prison.
Oh,
No. Be nice to Sainty. Sainty was nice to you.
I
You
know,
leave my
Sainty
you leave
was-
my Sainty alone.
Sainty was really nice, and
Yeah, you leave my Sainty alone.
I'm going to get him back somehow. But I already know how I'm getting him back, and it's going to be nice. So
We need to go October Expo Vaping the other day. I've already got babysitters lined up. My mum's like, can't wait for that sleepover. Woo! I'm like, thanks, mum.
oh,
Mum
Sainty's
was
being
like
nice
that.
now because Love or Liz went Sainty and nice. Smell, laugh out loud.
Loads of wee
laugh
laughy
out
faces,
loud,
yeah.
And then thanks, Bunny.
Yeah.
Sainty isn't.
Yeah,
in
because I'm
prison,
sticking up for him. He's my boy. Leave him alone.
Oh, bless him. He is really just a saint in disguise.
He is. He really
Yeah.
is.
Andy Summerfield says Sainty isn't in prison, just a mental hospital.
I think we all belong there, to be fair.
Yeah.
At the time.
I want to go into one of those padded rooms. You know, the ones that you can bounce off the walls and shit.
Oh my god, yeah, could you imagine making a room with, like, made full of that bouncy castle stuff, just all the walls, and just,
Yeah. That'd be epic.
that'd be mint.
A wee trampoline in the middle so you can take a run at it and launch yourself.
Yes. Oh, we need to
Specky,
do it.
take it easy. Thank you very much for calling in.
Night night, Ian.
Great to see you. Sweet dreams. And set the unicorn down before you get into bed.
Good night, Specky.
And Liz says that mental hospital couldn't cope with Saint, and Saint agrees. They kicked him out.
Oh dear.
So I have to keep realising now, Mark can actually see the chat.
Oh,
He's
what's
got a
that?
rodent on his shoulder.
What's that little cutie?
Oh, look at that!
Is that
That is adorable.
Is that a little
It's
hamster?
changed colour and gender since you last saw it.
Who's that little guy?
She's called Ginger.
Oh,
Oh,
Is that because she's
The
brown?
other one died, bless it.
oh,
vape hamster. Is it it is a
she's so
hamster, isn't it?
cute.
Keep it
Dude, there's a rat in your shoulder, by the way.
It's like, here, take it off.
That is so cute.
I have to remember, sit forward, not back.
Yes.
Vape.
Just
Awesome.
like the British summertime. Spring forward.
Yeah,
Fall back.
He ate
Don't
the other
fall
one.
back. Don't fall back.
Did someone just say I ate the other one?
He ate the other one.
Sainty.
Oh, it was a tasty little treat.
Yeah, barbecued hamster.
I'm on one tonight. I don't know why.
Crispy.
It's getting right weather for it, isn't it?
So,
What,
Michelle,
barbecue season?
Yeah.
what was your highlight of Expo?
Shrek
Oh.
style on a
This is your
stick.
first Expo.
So my highlight of Expo was, I don't know, just everything, like rolling up to the hotel and just seeing familiar faces like Gailey and Zan, which we didn't think were going, so I was like, oh my god, and Vic, and then even the hotel room was nice actually. That was my first time staying in a Premier Inn, so you know, big up to them guys. They looked after us, and they always gave us the big table in the morning, and you should have seen some of the people's faces that were like, oh, they got the table.
Oh, and
But it was
Bunny.
awesome. And meeting Liz, meeting Liz and Emily, and just meeting everyone. It was just so good.
I didn't have any fights in the breakfast room this time.
Yay!
The
There
only
was
So
no-
nobody tried to jump the queue
There was
then?
no ignoramus bottling
Queue
machine
jumping.
salespeople.
You jumping disrespectful twat, as I called him.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Everyone was so friendly because I couldn't reach the croissants in the breakfast bit, and like random people were like, "Oh, do you need help?" I'm like, "Yes, please." That's so funny.
And the beds are awesome in the hotel. But
Oh, they are
there was one.
so comfortable. You just sink into them.
I need a ladder to get on them though. They're so high.
It was
Like,
so funny watching her
seriously.
getting up onto the bed every night, climbing up.
Like seriously, I felt like I was climbing onto my tower. Honestly, it was so bad.
There was one of the girls at breakfast on the Saturday morning. You know, she was an Indian lass, but she was so friendly and bubbly and everything else. And then she found out, 'cause I joked with her, and then she found out my name, and she was like, "Oh, Roy." And when we come down the Sunday morning for breakfast, she goes, "Morning, Roy," at the top of her voice. And then she goes, "You don't even need to tell me what room number."
Oh,
And everybody else was going like, "Oh, what have I been up to?"
You bloody big tart. It was so funny. Honestly, the staff were so lovely.
Apart from the manager, the
Oh,
bloke
yeah.
manager was on, coming out going, "We've had complaints about people over the smell." And we're like, people complaining about the smell of cream and strawberries and biscuit and
yeah.
fruit.
Ems was telling us about that the other night as well. She was saying that the manager, that there had been somebody had went and complained to the manager about the smell because everybody was stood outside vaping. What did they fucking expect when it's a vape expo?
But the thing about it is, you think of that hotel was about 95% booked with vapors.
Yeah.
But that was a different manager to last year. But last year's manager was fine with everything.
Yeah, the staff last year, you couldn't fault them. They were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and then we were allowed some of the staff allowed you to drink your own drink in the bar. Other ones didn't.
Mm.
And
Ian, I'm hoping to get to the races next Saturday. I have to keep an eye on my finances because my phone bill and that's due this week. So finances dependent because they hike the price of the train tickets up, don't they? So yeah, I'll have to see what the finances are like and see if I can afford to go down or not.
I can't even offer you a space in the car if we decide to go down.
Uh,
The car's
no.
full.
Yeah.
It's alright, I wouldn't expect you to because I'd probably be travelling from here up, so it's going to cost me more than it normally does anyway. So
But yeah, so meeting everyone at the hotel. Oh, first time walking into Expo, like, and just like, not even into Expo, but into the actual place, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm at Expo, like, that was so cool. And then we got to go into the VIP bit, so it was. And then I saw the horde of the crowd, so I was really glad.
Didn't I tell you when you walked into the hall?
Yeah.
You know, what did you do? What I said you would probably do. That you probably went.
Yeah, I did. I was just like,
maybe not as much, Bunny, as she would have done if she'd have come through the main, because the VIP.
I should have come in the main entrance.
The way last year they had the main entrance and the VIP was just beside it. Well, this year they had the main entrance here. So then you come across the wall, and then there's this side wall here. The VIP entrance was up here. So there's the one.
So they brought you in from the top end this time for the VIP rather than.
No, but the same place. It was just round the corner a wee bit. If you'd have come in the main entrance, turned right, went across the stands, and then up another wee bit is where you come in for the VIP entrance. So because the staff this year did it right and allowed press passes in the VIP entrance, we actually went in and stood at the Hexa stand and watched the hordes coming in. The Saturday.
I was glad I went in the middle of that though,
and then on the Sunday, because whenever Michelle had bought her top side, there was no spunk bottle with it, so we went in, in at 9:30, and we're able to go down to Evolution Vaping and speak to them and get the spunk
before
bottle
everybody
before
else
the
get
hordes
in.
come in.
Yeah, which was really good. Like I much preferred that, but oh my god, it's awesome, and just seeing like all the stands and stuff. And I did get a bit nervous, like especially when I was walking around Expo myself, when I couldn't find him because he was off doing his thing. I walk about myself, and some of the stands were so busy, and I would just be like, I'll come back to that later, because I was like still nervous. Like I get really quite anxious when there's a lot of people, and I'm just like,
I have to admit, I've been to loads of expos, but I'm still the same. With if a stand is overly crowded, I avoid it. I'll walk past it and come back later. I don't like.
I'm alright if I'm with someone, because Jules, bless her, she took us on a wee shopping trip. It was so cute, bless. It was awesome. But,
Jules, there's a reason why everybody calls her Mama Vapes, because she has like mummy.
Yeah, she really is. But so I'm alright if I'm with someone at a busy stall, but on my own I was just like, no, I'll just come back to that later, and I would just walk about. But no, I really enjoyed it, so I probably could have tasted a lot more juices, but again, with the stalls being so busy, I was like, I don't really want to go in and kind of push in, so.
And
sometimes you have to, but it's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
What was your biggest disappointment?
I don't actually know. I don't think I've just hearing that last expo is over. Oh, I hated that. Like I felt like someone had literally just stabbed me in the heart. I was like, no, it's not over already.
I did warn her. I said the biggest disappointment of the whole weekend will be that at that
Coming
point, UK Vapor Expo 2019
is now closed.
Yeah, because time goes so quick. I'm like, I just got here. Like, why? Why do this to me? Well, it was so mean. Big meanies. Yeah. But no, and I so want to go. Like, I would do that every weekend if I could, honestly.
And Liz, if you don't get a scooter for both days, anytime I'm there, I'm quite willing to push you around in the wheelchair. I quite enjoyed pushing you across. Cause I'm used to it with my mum when I'm pushing my mum about. So if I pushed Liz across on the Sunday from the hotel to the expo. In a wheelchair.
Oh, it was great. Even walking over with everyone to the expo was awesome.
And Village didn't do any demolition this time.
It was freezing though. That's maybe another downfall to the weekend as well. It was so cold. Like I was literally
night was freezing.
Bless Gail.
We were so lucky last year because we had absolutely glorious weather whenever we were over last year, and even when we were sat out at the front of the hotel, like well after midnight, it was still so warm. It was absolutely glorious last year.
It was.
It was baltic.
So it was.
Gail kept giving me her jacket. She looked after me. She was.
But I also did I go with the last person on the way across and stay with Zan the whole way across, because poor Zan, because he had driven the whole way down, and I know how tired I was driving down, but my car's got cruise control and everything else on it, and Zan just especially with that car of his, he needs to be careful, and he just sat with his foot, and he was crippled.
Yeah,
I felt so sorry for him.
I know, bless him.
But no,
but yeah, it was.
But meeting Liz,
a hell of a nice thing that Zan done, surprising Gail like that.
It was.
So it was, and
Liz and Emily.
I'm so glad they went though, because that was my first. It was good knowing that I had familiar faces there that I'd already met before. So like I was.
Yeah, and I was, whenever Zan messaged me last Friday morning to tell me that he was surprising Gail and taking her down, I was actually relieved because we, up until that point, Gail wasn't going to be going, so it was going to fall on all of it for the Bitches Network inside of it was all going to fall on Emily's shoulders. And considering, you know, she's still relatively new to the show, that would have been a big ask for her, especially considering, you know, she has to do her own networking as well and helping Chris out and stuff too. It would have been too much to expect her to do all of that as well. So in a way, it was a great relief that Gail was there because it meant that it took some of the pressure off Ems. And the fact that, you know, Jules helped out a bit as well as far as that was concerned, because I think Jules went around with Ems on the Friday and helped Ems out a lot on the Friday as far as the Bitches was concerned. And from what I gather, Roy, you were quite pivotal in some of it as well. And yeah, thank you very much for everything you said and done too. So every bit of it's appreciated.
Well, you've seen what way I work when I go to expos.
Mm-hmm.
When I wasn't even part of VUKN, I was pimping these out.
Yeah.
And it's just the way I am, and it's like when people were talking to me, and not so much the bigger companies that would know of, like the likes of the UK Vape Show guys and everything else, but whenever I was speaking to the likes of IPV, Galici, and not so much Ultrona but Cool Vapor side, it was getting some of the smaller names put out there as well of the reviewers. And as well as, you know, the likes of the Bitches and everything else, and it is just a matter. It's, to me, it's ones who've helped me out in the past, and have also mentioned me, are the ones I then do in return. And like every time we went somewhere, and I then mentioned, mentioned doing reviews, I always mentioned Michelle's Instagram as well, which then it's taken Michelle past the 1,000 mark. She was down below the 1,000 mark before Expo. She's now gone way past the 1,000 mark.
Yeah, congratulations on that, by the way, honey.
Thank you very much.
I broke 900 today.
I know. We need to get him at 1,000.
You broke 900.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
But I have to. I honestly have to thank, and because it seems like it's such a unicorn gush fest. But I also have to thank Jay and Charlie, because the advice that they're giving us, you know, off screen as well as being friends. You know, they called us into a call the other night, Speggy, Vapor, Charlie and Jay, and we were on it again for nearly 2 hours, and it's just like every time we speak to them, it's 2-3 hour calls.
Yeah.
And just family now.
100%. Tetley, I'm getting my follows for unfollows now are starting to slow down a wee bit.
And mine's are as well.
Because I'm starting to be able to tell which ones will do it, and I always still add them, knowing rightly as soon as I go into follow cop the next day they'll be gone, and they'll be gone as well as a little message sent to them saying thanks for being dicks.
That's a great idea.
I message every single one of them that does the follow for follow and unfollow, just calling them dicks.
It's so annoying though.
I've got now that when I get a notification that someone has followed me on Instagram, I go and check out their profile, and I compare how many followers they have to how many they're following, and if they're about the same, yeah, I'll follow them. If it's
like 21,000
followers,
to 150.
if they've got like 21,000 followers and only following about 1,000, it's like nah, banned.
But I'm even noticing now there is still some. There's some going now where they've got maybe 4,000 followers and following 7,000. They're doing exactly the same thing. They're getting the follows for follow, and they're unfollowing as well. Because I think they're just going through, clicking everybody they can find, and then they'll go back in and unfollow loads, so that they're actually getting, you know, so it looks like they're more popular than they actually are. But I think even, to me, I think sponsoring companies are starting to probably catch on to people like that.
Surely that's a lot of effort though, going back through all those people that you followed to unfollow them.
You've got an app though to do it. You can do it through
there's an app that you can do, and it's like one click.
Right.
Like gets rid of them all, and it's.
I don't see the point.
No, I don't see the point either. What's the point? If you're asking someone to follow you, the least you can do is follow them in return.
Yeah.
You don't have to check on their profile every day, but at least
If it
if you
comes up on
want
the
someone to keep your follows up, you
Yeah.
have to keep theirs up as well.
Yeah.
It's
I always check their
fair play, like.
I always check their content as well because,
Mhm.
like, if they've got
Yeah, you get some
if
seriously
they've got
dodgy
like
people on
millions of
Instagram.
followers and only got like 4 pictures, you're like, hey, what's going on there? You know what I mean? So I always check their content as well, and
Hmm.
yeah, so. But I'm actually really enjoying Instagram now. Like,
But
I'm getting sort of into it. It's
here's a
quite
wee
fun.
task. Here's a wee game I'm going to play. Since a certain person played a game with me, I'm now going to play a game with them. So if anybody already knows who Mr. Tetlyman is on Instagram, do not play or do not say. But for those who on Instagram, see if they can find Mr. Tetlyman on Instagram and PM me with the name if they think they know it.
Soon.
Sainty, you would be a complete saint on Instagram compared to some of the divs on Insta.
Oh yeah,
Who's still up? Peter
better not.
or Peter or Kieran?
Kieran probably.
It's 11 o'clock.
She should be. Anyways.
Go and tell her.
Yeah, go crack that whip, mummy.
BRB. Oh,
It's 11
Get to
o'clock.
your bloody bed, woman.
I know. Skeleton Auto.
Me and Bonnie follow each other for ages in her personal account. Just saying, right? I know Bonnie knows who you are, but that's what I'm saying to Bonnie. That's what I'm saying. And Manic doesn't get Instagram at all.
Yeah,
Instagram is fantastic.
You and me have been mates now for close to 3 years.
Manic, or Paul, Instagram is if you like pretty pictures. It really does, and it's you can see some of the mods and some of the pictures out there that are.
It's all pictures and hashtags.
Yeah.
And I'm getting that echo from you again.
2 seconds.
Was that my phone then?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm also getting an echo from Roy because where his microphone's sitting, it's picking up the audio from the speakers, and every now and again it gives off a really bad echo.
I mean, my speakers are quite loud, but the C920's microphone is quite good at cancelling them out, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, because I'm just going off the microphone on the C920 here as well.
Well, yeah. I don't think for what we do, I don't think there's much need for a Rode mic or like a blue mic or anything like that.
Mm.
I've got a
This
blue
is
mic
quite
here in
clear.
front of me.
Yeah, but every now and again that echo keeps coming back from yours.
Probably the VG stuck inside that blooming.
Yeah, you need to take it apart and give it a good clean.
I need to
Let
get the
it
right
dry.
Torx. I need to get the right torque screw. And I'll buy some of the electrical cleaner and just spray it.
Mm.
Get some isopropyl alcohol in it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not necessarily about how good content these days. I'm uncomfortable with the world revolving around likes and follows. Oh, there's the police for you, Bonnie.
Ambulance, actually.
Ambulance. But Tetley, I tend to follow people for their content. Now that I'm up sort of 900, I don't need to be. I can start to be choosy about who I do follow and don't follow, and it tends to be people with decent contents and decent pictures, that I follow. The likes of the VapeGirls Sweden, I started following them for the simple reason it wasn't all tits and no product. It was all about the product. So that's one thing I really liked about it. Because I say this whole thing about doing this
Yeah, with the
With
product behind them.
is crap, and it's also
Yeah.
what I like Charlie Vapes for as well, because her photographs and the amount of creativity and thinking that they goes into. You should see their living room. It's just like all this stuff and all the props for taking videos or taking pictures. that is, that's why I've got respect.
Yeah, Charlie's profile is very well laid out.
Mm-hmm.
She's got some cracking photos on there.
It's a bit washed out, isn't it?
Yeah, you maybe need to turn your brightness down just a little bit on your phone.
Yeah.
Tell you, man, tits can be good. They can be if the
Yeah.
product is in forefront and tits come second.
Yeah, tits can be good, Tetley, because we all know tits fucking sell shit, you know what I mean? But when you're advertising a product, it should be about the product, not about the cleavage. The cleavage should be an afterthought. Yeah, you can obviously clearly see it, but you should be able to clearly see the product more.
44 followers, 212 following. Because I don't delete followers.
I don't know how many I've got on my Insta. Let me just check. Wrong damn thing. Go away. Let's see. Instagram. I have 589 followers and I am currently following 1,244. There's a lot of those I could probably go and remove right enough because it was various ones that I used to be friends with on Facebook, but through various different groups and things that I'm not associated with anymore, so I could probably go and remove a lot of those.
I've got 904 followers and following 1,441.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one we have coming on as well soon is the Stockwood Vape reviews.
Who?
Stockwood Vape reviews. He's another one of the unicorn team.
Oh, right, cool.
You see, that's what I mean about a totally tasteful picture.
No, that is very tasteful.
Look, the product is out front,
Mm-hmm.
and Charlie's in the background.
And there's a 12 Monkeys t-shirt as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
That's proper product
juice.
placement.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I feel like I need a stiff drink now.
Kieran's just getting really argumentative these days.
Teenagers, who'd have them?
Yeah, she's at that hormonal teenage stage.
Product placement.
Oh, Cadbury yogurt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whole liter. Nom nom nom.
Good night, Ian. Have a nice one.
Good night, Mr. Morgan.
Hi,
I did not, Tetley. How dare you? I do not poop. I sprinkle pixie dust everywhere. Doesn't even sound well at all. Never mind.
Hey, you want some of this for your microphone, Roy?
That's a big bottle of EG.
No, that's isopropanol.
Alcohol.
Oh yes, I need that right now. I'm kidding.
I drink that on my weekends. Don't drink it really.
Oh dear. These are crazy.
Do you know one thing I didn't do all weekend, Bunny?
What's that?
No, I did.
Have a poop. Oh my god,
Bunny.
so many people just about did that though. So many people just about did that, didn't they?
Yeah. Guess what? Guess what though?
What?
We're in the reviewers area, or the media meet and greet area,
Mm-hmm.
and Jules comes walking in, and Jules goes
Oops.
like that at me, and who was beside her? Yeah.
Oh
And
God.
Jules nearly died because didn't see them.
It was so funny.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Oh, I just would have failed about laughing.
I did.
Wow.
So,
Oh dear.
but yeah, I did. Just for Sainty, I did a vlog that was longer than 10 minutes.
It's actually quite a good vlog.
Did it for 30 minutes. So hopefully that appeased Sainty. And it was like my first proper vloggy thing. Liz doesn't get it.
Did nobody explain it to Liz?
I thought I did. Oh shit, yeah. Sainty, thank you for reminding me. There's only 16 people left.
Oh, I need to put myself in for John, don't I? So I promised him.
So Michelle's going in for John.
So I'm not going in for myself because I have one already. They're amazing.
Right, Biscuit. Send me through a keyword.
A keyword.
Just a word.
1 second.
Giveaways.
Hold on, that one. I want it to be. Is it that one?
I should have cut my interview out. It would have been shorter. I enjoyed your interview, Liz.
Oh, that was such a good interview though. You should have done more, to be fair. But you know, as expos go, the weekend just flies by. So like, I didn't get half the pictures taken that I should have really. Next time. There's always a next time.
Oh my god. Keyword. Keyword.
Yay, I contributed.
Right, folks. If you wish to enter the giveaway, the keyword is now on screen.
Am I allowed to enter this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tatley Man, it is to win. Where'd it go?
Piss flaps.
To win an Alpha 3 bottle opener for your Gorilla bottles and your Nick shots and everything else. Oh, that's right, I forgot your endurance thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so they open up your Nick shots by using the long elongated shape thing there, and then open your bottles. Everything from 100. Tetley, it's better than pliers.
Way better than
Far
pliers.
better than pliers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't damage the nozzle that way.
I used to always get him to open my bottles and he was at work and I wanted to nick shot all my just as I got at Expo, so I was so glad for having that wee thing. Honestly, it cuts your time in half as well for getting all your bottles opened and stuff. It's just a wee godsend. Just like the coily, it's just something that everyone should have in their...
And Tetley, you can have a night with me if you want.
Yeah, he's been hankering for that for a long time, Roy.
I know.
You just make his wee day if you give him that opportunity.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Any more?
Any more for any more?
Come on, there's 17 of you watching. Come on, guys.
Come on, ghosties.
Yeah, ghosties, get yourselves entered.
Get your piss flaps on display.
Michelle!
What? That's the word.
Don't do that.
And the word was chosen by
I
Biscuit.
can't believe you just said that.
Get your piss flaps and show. That's another show.
Hashtag after show. Hey, Biscuit chose the word. I'm just, making my fun with it. Woo. So I can now say my very first mech will be a unicorn. Like I've never been a fan of mechs, but since using his, honestly it's so easy to use. Like the button's just so.
And you can get a new spring. Is there somewhere?
Wherever it may be.
New spring, which is a leaf spring, which is actually a lot tighter if you like a tighter push. To be like a virgin as
As
opposed to a
she said.
slapper. So you can get another spring. So no more than still got 9, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9.
It's 9 time.
Liz, even though you've never used a mech, I would thoroughly recommend the unicorn RDAs.
Oh.
I've
not got anyone in to go for Emily. Oh wait, Emily's in, yay! Emily's there. Never
Emily's
mind.
there.
I was just thinking Emily's not in, so it's a shame. Got nobody to go on another.
She's there now.
There we
Yeah,
go.
she's there now.
Good girl.
So we've got 10 out of 17.
Well, we've just dropped 3 viewers. We've just went down to 14 now. So.
Oh, the ghosters have left.
I scared them off. Didn't want to get their piss flaps on display. Oh dear.
Right. If you're ready.
Drum roll.
Roll it.
And the winner is
Oh my
Manic
god.
Stereo.
Manic Stereo.
I win a Manic, so Manic wins a mine.
Woot woot.
It's not a fix.
No, not a fix.
Some fishy going on here. Let's look into that, shall we?
It was a fix I would have won. Come on. Jeez.
Yeah, if it affects Michelle, we want her a bunny.
Or bunny, yeah. No, only kidding. Oh, well done.
And my best Vic voice. Do you want it?
Do you want it?
Do you want it? Manic says he never wins anything usually. So, but do you want it?
Yeah, so I'm guessing by that means he wants it.
He is a winner virgin. Woo.
So congratulations, Manic.
Congrats, Manic.
So all nicely wrapped up in its little packet. If you throw your address across to me, Paul, I'll get that sent out to you. Fishy piss flaps going on here.
Wow, Liz.
She's worse than I am.
I know, right?
But
Is
Bunny,
there any links for where we can buy these?
Telly or not Telly, Saint put them in. The guy will be on in a couple of weeks anyway, as well.
Yeah, Rick will be on in a couple of weeks with us. So.
But you can get them if you actually look up Alpha 3 on Facebook. You can get them from there.
All right, brilliant.
I think he might be on Insta as well. Let me just.
Andy Summerfield's just come back. You just missed the bloomin' draw, Andy Summerfield.
Andy. Oh.
There'll be another one next week. There will be another one. There'll be another one next week as well. But Bunny, Liz, and Emily are both salt of the earth.
Oh, there's.
I know, I was gutted that I wasn't able to go to meet them because, like, when Liz told me just after Christmas that she was definitely going to Expo, I was trying everything in my power to make sure that I got there because I wanted to meet her so badly, and I was gutted that I wasn't able to make it.
She's definitely,
but I'm definitely going in October.
Yeah, definitely has to have the name merch queen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every 2 minutes she was changing her bloody t-shirt to another merch.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Emily, you will see me in October. I will definitely be there.
But I liked my Liz cuddles, and I loved my Liz interview, which was the very first vlog and first on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely worth making an arse of myself.
She's not been given a choice now. She's already had her camera debut on your vlog. She's not been given a choice now. She will be coming on to the bitches at some point.
Yes, she will, Liz.
Village, good night,
Definitely.
sir. And she's
Good night, Village.
after the bitches, she's coming on to Vape Lounge NI. I'm not going to do the normal, try and get them on Vape Lounge NI before you go on to the bitches. I don't normally do that, but
Well,
I know you had asked her first, so.
yeah. Well, we had the bitches had a bit of a Zoom hangout for all our subscribers and Patreons on Friday night, and Zan, bless him, made Liz cry because Zan told Liz that he is fixing up his son's old laptop to send down to her because she's been bouncing off her phone and her iPad, watching the shows and stuff like that. And Zan has just built his son a full gaming PC set up. So the son had his laptop, which was lying doing nothing. There's a few bits on it needing repaired, and Zan is going to fix them up, and he's going to send the laptop down for Liz so that she has something proper to be able to watch all the shows on and stuff like that. So he made her cry, bless her, whenever he told her he was sending her it down.
Bunny, I have news for you as well.
What?
I have news for you. Do you know my PC that's sitting down here below me at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Well, minus the graphics card. It still will be able to, because you don't host, because you just run, you just basically run the VC on
Get
it.
the call, yeah.
Yeah. That's making its way to your house next weekend.
Say what now?
The PC minus the graphics card, because I need the graphics card for my new laptop or my new computer I'm getting. The PC itself is going to your house next weekend.
Thank you.
So
Wow.
all you need to do is get yourself a webcam, and you can come off the
Wow.
laptop for your shows.
Thank
Come
you.
onto the PC.
Thank you.
So there you go.
I've
And
just bought myself a new PC today as well. It'll be arriving on Wednesday.
Mine should be arriving on Wednesday as well. It's just because I'm fed up because I cannot get Resolve to work on this computer at all, and the laptop is just going slower and slower and slower and slower and slower for editing. So I went to get I got myself. It's not an expensive computer. I just decided to get a computer that Resolve will work on. So
Wow, thank you.
I paid 70 quid for mine. It's an i5 with 4 gig of RAM.
where'd you get that?
eBay.
Bloody hell! Oh, I went with a AMD Ryzen 5.
Not bad. The one I've
Nice.
got now is running Windows 7, so obviously they're ending support for Windows 7 this year, aren't they? So
Yeah. But Bonnie, this has got Windows 10 on it.
yeah, mine too.
So it's got Windows 10 already on there. I'll leave VC on there. I'll just sign it to VC. I'll leave VC and all that on it, so it's already there for you, just to basically because you've got a monitor there.
Mhm.
So it's just a matter of you plugging it in and then plugging in.
Yeah,
the network
and
cable.
my TV in the bedroom doubles as a monitor anyway.
Yeah, so you can put it up there if you want, and you have a keyboard and a mouse there. So,
Yeah.
but if not, I can get you a keyboard and mouse from work. No problem.
Yeah, no, I'm sorted for a keyboard because I have the one for my computer downstairs anyway. It's a wired one, but I've also got I've got a Bluetooth one as well. So and I've got a wireless mouse and everything like that too. So
Technically, Bonnie's got more porn than me, so there's no point in me having my porn being on there. It's not going to make much difference.
Good night, village. Give me your
I don't-
Titan.
I don't need a porn stash. Thank you very much.
She's got a porn star lying sleeping beside her.
Oh my god, so do.
Yeah, trust me. It's
Harley Quinn.
not just kidney problems. It's making me walk funny right now.
He had a mod in his bed last night and didn't even know it.
Sorry.
He had a mod in his bed last night and didn't even know
I was
it.
running around looking for this all day and I couldn't find it. And Michelle sat in the bed and goes, "Oh, there's something hard here."
I know. Me too.
Wow.
Lifted up the covers and I was like, wow, that is hard. Oh my god.
I'm scared off.
It's not meant to be me getting you in the gutter.
Hey, you're part of the family now. You have every bit as much responsibility to put us in the gutter as any of the rest of us do.
That is
Yeah.
so true.
Paul, don't forget to send me your
Oh, that's so funny.
address message, please.
Sainty says it's the only hard thing in your bed, Roy. Um, um, sorry, but I have to disagree there. And I'm sure Michelle will probably disagree as well.
Yes.
What?
That just went right over his head, didn't it?
I'm skin and bones. So everything's hard in bed.
Oh. It's like, not even good.
Right, folks. Well, we're half an hour over our allotted time. Nearly half. No, we'll go to half an hour. It's 20.
Yeah, we'll
21,
go
so
to half past.
Go to half past. And we're 2.5 hours.
Is anybody staying up to watch Game of Thrones? Me too.
What even is Game of
Yeah,
Thrones?
I'm working in the morning as well, but there's no fucking way I'm missing Game of Thrones. Not a chance.
I'm taking my daughter to school at 8 o'clock.
Oh, well, I don't start work till 11, so but you know I'll probably be up about 8:30.
I'll be up at 7, but then I'll be going back to sleep at 8:30 when I've dropped her off.
I see you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not too bad. I don't start work till 11, but I don't sleep very much at night anyway. So
I'm
you know,
up
if I
at
get
6:15.
about maybe 2-3 hours, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it's Monday.
I need to start going to bed because I keep falling asleep on that.
Yeah, it's not going to do wonders for your sciatica.
It's not going to do good for my sciatica, and it's not going to do good for me my legs that are swelling up.
Yeah.
No.
But the one thing I would like to say about Expo is the atmosphere this year amongst the reviewing family, as I call it, or the casting family, as we tend to be, was absolutely fantastic. There was no animosity amongst the ones who normally talk to each other, in chat rooms and everything else. It was really, really great. Everybody was helping everybody.
Of course, there was no animosity because the toxic dickhead that was there last year wasn't there this year.
But there was a replacement. But they weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't as toxic as such. They were just overbearing.
Specky's back.
Welcome back. Oh, Specky, you missed a giveaway.
Yeah, you missed a giveaway, Specky. But yeah, as long as I never, ever, ever have to taste
Chicken salt.
Yeah. Chocolate bacon. No.
Is it that bad, really?
Yeah.
Chocolate covered bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cheap melted chocolate with chopped up bacon and added salt.
Like advent calendar chocolate or worse?
Worse.
Oh.
It was Asda's own brand, only cheaper.
A vape clear out.
I'll tell you what is nice. Have you ever tried Tesco's Molly chocolate?
Yeah.
That's
like
gorgeous. 30p is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like their dark chocolate, the cheap one.
I like Tesco's own white chocolate.
Mm. Tesco's white chocolate is amazing. I love it. I love it for making the crispy cakes.
I like their cheap nutty chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, the hazelnut one.
Yeah.
You get my sweet tooth going.
Just a few times.
I'm supposed to be on a diet.
And Speggy Cinty wants the white bread. It's
the white brass neck
unicorn. The white brass unicorn.
Yeah, Cinty, you've no chance.
It is sexy as hell.
You have as much chance of getting that as Hercene has of getting my hex. 0.
Unicorn.
But Speggy, if you come across any unicorn RDAs, you're not wanting any more. Here, Saint, if I take my glasses away, I'll not see anyway. Which I've got 2 now.
He's got 2 white brass? Really? You're lucky I don't know where you live, Ian.
What's white brass? Is it different to normal brass?
It's silver.
Mm.
It's basically silver, but if you hold it in the light, you get the brass tinge coming off it.
Oh, right, okay.
It is absolutely. Whenever Jay showed us one, and he was doing that, and you could just see the difference.
Is it an alloy of brass then?
Pardon?
Is it an alloy of brass or is it?
Yeah.
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 A V2 and a new 3-in-1. Ooh.
And Bunny, Andy Summerfield sent you a message in BC. You need to send it to Darren's.
Yeah,
BC.
you need to send it to Darren's because I'm not at home, Andy. Did you not notice the name in the corner says Vaping Brew UK?
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Oh.
You won't have any nuts left when I curb stomp your nuts and take Sandy, you keep forgetting that Specky's also from Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm. And Andy, if you're sending me a message, you'd be better sending me it on Facebook, to be honest.
Unless you need to talk, Saint. Yeah, unless you need. What?
I don't know.
Liz, don't understand that one. Too late at night for me.
Too late.
But
Yeah, because Cinty doesn't speak.
yeah, that's true. He speaks as much as Mark. Eat my baby.
My coffee's all gone. He actually talked quite a lot at the weekend. To be
He did. And Mark's gonna and Eat My Baby's got it because Michelle's not going in October, which means that Mark will be the smallest person there again.
Oh, that was so funny though.
And yours will end up in your stomach, saying after I hit you in almighty booty.
Oh, there's Gail. There's my bitch in. Hi, Bio.
Who needs their nuts kicked? Interested.
Right, so we've got a list. We've got a list, Gail. Right, I'll send you. Roy's at the top of that list, just cause.
Nobody can reach mine.
I can with ease.
When you jump and reach up full stretch, you can just dingle them.
That's it, Gail. Get him, Gail. Get him.
But no, and Gail got her massage.
Oh my god, that
Good.
massage. Oh, so good.
I offered one to Zan.
He was like, get the fuck. He's like, come near me, you're dead.
Bonnie, Facebook message.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Hence why I've just lifted my phone.
Just woke up from. Oh God. Huggles, Gail. Huggles.
Oh,
Big hug.
nice one, Andy. Thank you very much.
So, since we're down to the last 2 minutes, do you want to start the goodbyes, Mr. Biscuit Vapes?
Yes, I'll say goodbye. Thanks for having me on. Thanks to all you lovely people in chat for saying these lovely words. And have a good one.
Michelle?
Ta-ta, folks. Ta-ta. Yous have been awesome. Sorry for getting us all in the gutter. But it was, to be fair, it was Biscuit's fault.
What are you joking? What do you
You're
mean?
closer to the
We
gutter than
live
any
for
of
the
us.
gutter.
That's true. I'm
You know,
so close
We
to the
aspire
gutter.
to go as high as the gutter. We're way lower than that.
That was fun though. But no, it's been a top night. I've enjoyed it. So
Bonnie?
it's been good.
Yeah, thank you everybody for sticking with us, tuning in. To all those guys that gave us thumbs up, awesome. To all those fuckers in Australia, jokes on you because it still counts in the algorithm. Ha! Yeah, thank you very much to the Vape Girls from where are they from again? Sweden.
VapeGirls Sweden. Girly.
Yeah, thanks very much for them coming on tonight. It was an absolute pleasure to meet her, and I have started following them on Instagram. So yeah, I'll be keeping up with what they're going to be getting up to over the coming months. Roy, as ever, thank you very much for hosting. Mark, thank you very much for joining us, mate. It's always a pleasure. And Michelle, love you, babes. We will definitely get a coffee arranged very soon.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
from me, thank you. Well, hopefully they'll be watching. They've said they're going to watch the playback anyway of it. Thank you to Vika coming on at the last moment. It was supposed to be Hannah, the captain, but she is poorly. But we will get her on again at some stage. Next week, folks, just to give a little plug for next week's show, we have got, it is one of the bigger ones on Instagram. She's got 50,000 plus followers.
Wow.
So it's In the Pursuit from all the way from South Africa.
Sweet.
So she'll be on the show next week. Also to give a plug out to Bonnie's Steve, Dave and Brew show on Monday night. So tomorrow night over on
Yeah,
Steve Dave's
tomorrow
channel.
night over on VH Reviews channel at 9 p.m.
Then flick to after you've watched the UK Vape show on a Thursday night and Solo show on a Thursday night. Switch to Twitch. Then on Friday you've got the Bitches of Eastwick on Twitch on the Friday night.
On Twitch or Rooney.
Yeah, that'll be me again, guys. You'll be sick of the sight of me, I swear to God.
Bonnie, Gail and Ems is on there. On Saturday night, then you've got Mike, MF Vapes, and his Saturday night live show, which we'll miss because we're out. But I don't think you'll get to see it either, Bonnie. She'll probably come into town next Saturday night. Tell you afterwards.
Well, next Saturday is Northwest Day, which I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to get going to that or not. Not only that, it's his birthday as well.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So I doubt very much and then I'm working on Sunday, so I'll have to come back up here Saturday night anyway. So I probably won't be in the town Saturday night, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not too sure yet what the plans are for the weekend, but you know.
Folks, keep an eye on Facebook for any further updates or announcements. So that's Vape Lounge NI's, the Bitches of Eastwick's Facebook as well.
Islands in the Clouds page too.
And Islands in the Clouds page. So keep an eye on all those pages for updates and coming on. Thank you to Mark for jumping in as well this evening. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much.
As we've always said, it's an open door for anybody that wants to come on at any time. It's just a matter of dropping us a wee message or even just calling in. The only thing I do ask is if we have a show with a guest, a special guest coming in, like the VapeGirls Sweden tonight and In the Pursuit next week, is we give them a little bit of time, give them an hour or so, exclusivity. And that's it from me. So thank you to everybody else for being here and joining us, but the biggest thanks of all to everybody in chat.
Yeah. Chat's been a laugh tonight. It's been absolutely amazing.
And to your spanners, to Sainty, to Liz, and even Michelle, even though she wasn't spannering tonight.
I'm such a bad spanner, right?
Sainty,
And Gailey, bless her, came in at the last minute, but she's not been too well. She's just woke up from a migraine blackout, so hopefully my bitch will be feeling a lot better soon. So virtual hugs from my bitch.
Yeah. So from us here at Vape Lounge NI, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for watching.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
But don't be saying it, Bunny.
Say what?
No, you see, you do this to me every week, and I'm just going to say it anyway. Pish flaps.
No!
Get your
But it wasn't the
flaps
key
on
word.
display.
Fish flaps.
Cheesy Willy.
Keep your roasties toasty.
Aye, keep the roasties toasty. Yes, definitely. That one works.
Okay,
That one
the new.
works.
Okay, the new.
Oh,
Balls and bow tie. Hashtag balls and bow tie. Fuck me, there's the laser black lady.
That's me. You see this? Pop up. There it goes.
Oh my god, what are you like?